Disclaimer: everything discussed in this stream is alleged. Everything is based on our opinions. Please do your own research.
Hello, hello. Fucking blurry every time. I can't hear you, Miss Holly.
I know. Oh my God. Oh my
You're
God.
right.
Yeah, no, I just had to like come running for the start of the stream.
No, well, I'm not sure why my camera's being a little slut, but it is. Well, glad you made it. I was talking to myself for a few minutes.
Yeah, I heard you, and I was
ignoring me. This is
for the moment.
This is how the stream's going to be tonight, guys. It's just going to be a shit show. It might be a little bit of a shit show.
It'll be a total shit show, and that's why people come to watch us.
Look who's here. Crying, we love you, and we know you love us.
In the house.
Hi, the pie case. Every time I see the name, because I don't know, maybe a little dyslexic, I want to say, I'm like looking at it, I'm like, that's a weird way to spell Pisces. But
what?
Yeah, that's how my brain works. Every time I see it. Siska, hello. Well, Holly and I basically, I forgot today was Tuesday. I thought today was Monday. Until about noon. And then I'm like, oh shit, it's stream night. What are we doing?
Yeah. It's like, what are we going to talk about? I'm like, I've been sending you stuff all week.
I know, but I like, you know me, I like to have a plan. And I'd like to have a fucking camera that works. So what do I do? How do I make it stop doing that?
You have to give it something to, it's the autofocus. Can you turn off the autofocus?
I don't know. I've never tried. I will try right now because it is irritating me because I don't. Everything's, you know what? Why does it have to do that, Holly Bolly? Let me try switching cameras, see what happens here. Because that one.
That just is black nothingness.
It showed my soul.
There you go.
Okay.
Don't move. Don't touch anything.
I can't move. Oh, hello, Daryl. How are you? I was waiting for some more ball picks and we didn't get any. I was very disappointed.
Yeah.
It's actually what I was
one
doing all week, just sitting here, just staring at the email going, come on, Daryl.
Yeah, me too. Weeping. just tears slowly streaming down my face.
It is. So I do actually have, even though you and I haven't really talked, I do have a plan for the stream in my head. And in my head, it's pretty fucking good because there's some coincidences.
We will follow your head.
God help us. There's some coincidences. There's some things that have come up that I'm like, well, you know what? We can talk about this then. We can talk about this. And in my head, it makes sense. So do you mind if I start?
Go right ahead.
All right. So I'm sure everybody heard of the news about the latest Pictou psycho that has been released from prison. Another winner from Pictou County. If you haven't, I'm just going to push play on this. But there's a very intimate story about this guy. This gets fucked up. And this brings us into the other topic. Hold on a sec here, Holly.
Hello, I'm Sonia West. Convicted child killer released in Nova Scotia. This is a public safety alert. Douglas Worth, a convicted rapist, murderer, and child killer, is now living freely in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. In 1987, he raped, murdered, and decapitated 12-year-old Trina Campbell just months after serving time for another rape. Despite a lifetime of violence, he was granted parole after 35 years. Police call him a high-risk offender. He can't contact children, use drugs or alcohol, or hide his relationships, and yet he's walking free. He was convicted of one of the most disturbing crimes in Canadian history, and now he walks free.
That is so fucked up on so many levels. Also, you know what I really hate about all these people when they talk about Trina was a youth in care. She wasn't even just a kid. Like, she wasn't just like, some random kid. Like, this kid already had so much troubles and she was living in group care. So I can guarantee you the alarm bells didn't go off right away because she was probably just considered a runaway. And I bet you laws did change. I never looked into it, but I'm sure laws did change surrounding reporting or whatever. Anyways, so that's fucked up. He should not be out, obviously, but we live in Canada and you only get held in prison for long periods if you protest. So this man,
protest for the wrong thing.
exactly. This man, just so you know, he didn't just kill one little girl. There may be others, but he was such a violent abuser. And I do know that he had a stepson in the home. He had a girlfriend. This is where it gets fucked up. He had a girlfriend. She was actually his co-accused in helping with conspiracy after the fact or whatever. I don't believe it was after the fact. I believe she knew full and well the whole time, but she turned and whatever. Now, her name was Mary Kelly. Okay, so just remember that. You're ready to hold on to your seats, ladies and gentlemen, because this gets so fucked up. Okay, so I'm adopted, right? And my sister is also adopted. I won't say her name just because it's like now it's actually fucking weird. She's adopted different family from me. I found my family, and I decided one day I was going to be real helpful and help her find her family, her like birth family. So I did, and I was really struggling because her last name was Kelly. I can say that her birth last name was Kelly. So I was struggling. I went to this Facebook group where there other people help out, and immediately they were able to find her grandmother. Her name was Mary Kelly. So I wrote on Mary Kelly's wall, or on her funeral wall, basically, hey, yo, I'm looking for, people who are related to this person. Sure as shit, find them, whatever. It's a big reunion. Everyone's excited to meet my sister. Oh, it's real sad. I mean, it turns out they're all like seriously heavily into meth. So I've never met any family like where like her brothers and sisters, because her mom continued to have kids after, but her mom got to keep the kids, which is so weird. But she'd had my sister when she was just a teenager. Well, get this. My sister's born in 1980. This is the only time I'm like, holy shit, it's probably good you were adopted. This is the only time I'm super opposed to adoption. Mary Kelly was this man's partner, the one that was charged, his co-accused. Mary Kelly is my sister's biological grandmother. And this happened in 87, right? Where he did this crime.
Yeah.
And my sister's uncle, like biological uncle, apparently he was beat daily and beyond recognition as a child. He was the only one left in the home at that time. So like, holy shit, like I get goosebumps because had my sister stayed with her mom, there's a very high likelihood she would have been involved. And my sister, when I say she was so pretty, like she was like a little China doll when she was the cutest little girl. Like, I can't believe how close it was. This man is like, I know there has been law changes based on his crime. I can't remember which ones they were, but yeah, her bio grandmother was the co-accused. How fucked up is that? Anyways, and she's like, thanks for helping me find everyone.
That's
like, couldn't have been a bigger shit show had I tried.
That's fucking, that, you know what? That goes to prove it's a very small world.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
It is tiny. It is tiny. So I got a couple more videos on this guy. Just because he's just so fucked up. So yeah, I was like, that came out and I'm like, I'm going to tell the story about how my sister is related. And like, if you watch, there's one documentary they did on this guy. You know how they do, we see them all the time, reenactments, and they do little shows about the killer. There's only one done on him, and it's Douglas Worth. I can't remember who did it. Anyways, it's like one of the old fashioned ones because it was one of the first ones they were doing. And they do talk about Mary Kelly in there a lot. That's the only time you can find her name. I guess you can find her name in a couple of the news articles or whatever. But yeah, but I just think, holy, and she's passed away, but he's still alive, 73 years old, still alive. And he has said over and over, he will kill children again if he's released. He said it. Why the fuck are we releasing him?
Because he actually said that.
Yes, he said it. He said it many times.
Like, let me out, or I'm gonna kill babies.
He's like, yeah, he doesn't feel bad about it. And he's like, he's a raper. Like I feel like this guy is worse than Bernardo. I do, only because it just is like, okay, Bernardo was sick and fucked up, but he also had someone fanning that fucking flame, right? Bernardo didn't to a murderer until he cooked up with Psycho.
Yeah.
Homolka, yeah. Whereas this guy, he's just been off on his own. Like, just, I don't know. There's something wrong, but we've let him out. So that's great. Hello, everybody. I'm just going to quickly play this one.
Can't believe I'm making a video about this man right here. I was a neighbor across the road from this man at the time of his arrest. I witnessed the carnage and the aftermath of what this man had done. And this man had done lots. And this man who lived right directly across the street from me in 1987. I watched when they made their arrest. I knew about the child who went to school with bruises on him, the reason why they went and investigated, which led to the discovery of the remains of that young girl. Yeah, and he did. He had that young girl's head in a duffel bag in his car. And the rest of that little girl's body was somewhere up in Ontario. This guy here's a monster, and he told the authorities if he's released, he's going to murder more children. He has to be stopped. Please, TikTok, do your job.
Fucked up, right?
There's this here. Worth was just seen on a native reserve July 30th in Pictou.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What is going on in Pictou? I need to know. It's in the water. It's got to be in the water because you guys have a certifiable number of fucking psychos.
Do you believe in things like ley lines and
I've never heard of it, but now it makes sense because I've never, no offense, guys, but I'm not going to ever go to Pictou. You guys have a scary ass fucking place.
There are certain places on the planet that are very spiritually charged, whether it's in the positive or in the negative. And there are some places on our planet that are they draw immense negative energy to it, and it does.
I looked up Pictou County last week. I looked it up because we were talking about the missing kids, right? I looked it up and I said, oh, what's the population in Pictou County? Guess what it is? And this is like a supremely high number of like serious crimes and lunatics that we've personally met. Well, no, like lunatics, okay, who are from that community. There's 43,000, Holly. That's it.
Yeah, it's tiny.
43,000 people in that community, yet there is so much crime and surrounding it. I don't get it. But I do know that is not on the list of places I will visit. It freaks me right out. Too much lead in the water. Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I try. When I say insane psychotic people, that is definitely one of the ones I'm referring to.
We were trying to be obtuse, but yes.
That little fuck.
Oh, here we go. Krang.
Okay.
This is such a nuanced and such a deep subject that we can't get into it. But my answer is yes, but no.
What? Did you just say yes and no at the same time?
Yes.
Because I'm for it. I'm for the death penalty. I'm for it. I don't really give a shit.
Death penalty. However, I have a problem with the government doling out that sort of punishment to somebody.
Just let the citizen. We should get to murder them.
Absolute corrupt Canadian judicial.
No, that's true. It would have to be like strictly. It would have to be something like where DNA and video evidence or something corroborated it. Maybe not even now because we got AI.
But that's the thing, right? Like I am for the death penalty, but I don't believe that it can be doled out by the systems we have in place accurately.
Okay, for this guy that cut off the girl's head, honestly, I do think so. I'd be fine with it. He had the head in the car.
I'm going to kill children again. Wood chipper, feet first.
Dude, he raped other kids. Like, that's the thing. They're only talking about Trina, which, yes, devastating. But there was other kids. He is a dirty fuck. I think anybody who's willing to like actually make victimize kids and make a certain number of psychotic adults in the future, they should die too. But I mean, I can't. I'm not just going to go around and shoot everybody. Not allowed. I don't have a gun either.
But I also believe in vigilante justice, but not all the time.
Oh my God, I do too.
That's why we had the Salem witch trials, because some bitch got mad at some other bitch because she was too pretty, or her husband thought that she was hot, and then it was
right.
Burn the witch.
So they are offering it. I did hear. Well, it was a few months, it was like 6 months ago. I read up on it. They were talking about offering it because there was a couple prisoners in jail who were like, I just come and do it. Like, I'm not going to be able to get out and, or get any place in society and whatever. So they were looking into it. Isn't that fucked up? We're at that place, like where we're offering it to citizens and not murderers who chop off children's head and carry it around in cars. Yeah, definitely.
And slowly on the lowest setting.
Yeah. So I feel like you're looking up something. I'm supposed to be waiting for it.
No, I'm looking up ley lines for Pictou County just to.
Oh, just curious. Okay, well, if you find anything like if it shows like the symbol of Satan, you need to let us know.
Yeah, if there's like a cross or something on there.
I don't know. I just Pictou County. What the fuck is up? Something in your water, you guys. There's something going on, and I don't know. I do think that's probably why the real estate's so cheap out there as well. It does, because it is cheap. I look at real estate all the time just because I'm a dreamer. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's totally attainable in the East, but it's not at that cost. So that brought me to the next thing. I was thinking about it because I was thinking about the adoption, and I was thinking about my adoption. I was thinking about, because I am like, if there, well, I used to do it. I would advocate against adoption at all costs. And I know some people are going to think that that's fucked up because we've all been brainwashed to think that it's, they're chosen. It's so great. It's not. It's not. You cannot bond. You cannot force a bond with a baby just because you got the baby, right? You might love the baby. I love kids. I babysit. You know what I mean? But you can't force the bond that you have with a parent. And I know as a little girl, I knew I was adopted. I spent my entire life just staring at any other adult female anywhere. I'm like, are you my mom? Are you my mom? Just wondering, whatever. And then we grew up with the Oprah Winfrey reunions, which are bullshit. Nobody prepared me for my reunion, Holly. I will tell you real quick what happened with that. I had a great last name. It was Venus. Beautiful. Easy. Because I looked on Canada 411, got all the Venuses. There was, I think, 110. So that's not many, right? If it was Smith or Kelly or something crazy like that, I couldn't have done it.
Yeah, or Brown.
Sent letters off to all these people. Finally got an email or a letter back from my grandpa. Such a sweet man. I mean, like, so old-fashioned, so sweet. I think he was 88 at this time. He was just so sweet. And he put my baby picture in. So I knew it was, like, not a scam. We talked over the years, and I did talk to my birth mom. And every time we talked, he would tell me more and more and more. And it was a lot every time. And I'm kind of glad in a way he did tell me more and more and more because it was a lot. But there's always another kid in every conversation added to the conversation. Like, what? And another one. Because she kept having kids. And unfortunately, they were all got taken away. But about a year and a half, 2 years later, finally, I'm like, I'm going to go meet her. I'm doing it. Okay. Now, he hasn't told me everything. And she always is. She sounds fucked up a bit on the phone, but we don't get really too like deep into conversation. So we make a plan to meet. I'm phone him. I'm like, hey, Grandpa, I'm gonna go meet Brenda today. I'm getting on the ferry. And you know what he said? Oh, wait. Your Auntie Laura told me I have to tell you one thing. I'm like, oh yeah, what's that? He's like, your mother has what they call HIV/AIDS. And I'm like, what? And I'm on the fucking payphone at the ferry. Okay, that is information I needed to digest. Like, what? I needed
long enough ferry ride for you to process that.
Like, right? What? And he's like, and where she's living now, it's actually a hospital. Why can't? Where'd the word go? Hospice. I'm like, okay, so she's not just got AIDS, she's dying. She's like actively dying, and she's got AIDS. Oh, and it's on Powell in Maine. Do you know what the fuck is on Powell in Maine? That is East Hastings. We are in downtown dirty Vancouver, like in the dirtiest.
That's like the worst part of Vancouver.
Like, yeah. And then it made sense. Like, he said that my mom used to like be a dancer, and she used to like to use her stage name was Brandy. It all came together at the fucking ferry terminal. And I did go see her and whatever, and it was sad, and she was nice and whatever. And only thing I can say is she had the same eyes as me, and they were the only thing that wasn't dying on her. Her eyes did not die at all, so that part was cool.
Yeah.
But and it was good. She died a month later. That was very sad. But I do think adoption is terrible. if you can, because most of the time it's always financial why people are giving up their kids.
Yeah.
And you break the person when you take their kid away. I don't give a shit who they are.
Yeah.
It does something. Like, I don't think Brenda necessarily would have had such a fucking bad go if she had had some support to keep me, rather, because she tried for 6 months, but just, you know, she was 16 in that 80s. That was not okay. So I'm opposed to it. But then, and I mean, I'm even more opposed to it now. We got social media, because we've got all these sick fucks having kids or adopting kids and having access to kids, and we have to stop that. There's so many of them, Holly, not just the one, but yeah, well, let's go to the most recent one that Holly had sent.
Yeah, this story here, this fucking blew my mind.
Disgusting pigs. I don't know if I downloaded the exact same story, but I downloaded the video.
I don't wanna grow up. Wish I'd never grown up. I could still be little. Oh, I don't wanna grow up. Wish I'd never grown up. It could still be simple. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. Just stay this little. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. Could stay this simple. Won't let nobody hurt you. Won't let no one break your heart. And even though you want to, please try to dream away.
Disgusting. So he's a sex offender, Holly. And wasn't he not a teacher?
He's a convicted sex offender.
Pedophile. And they bought the baby.
And they couldn't, the gay couple couldn't adopt a baby. So they paid,
sex offender.
They purchased a child from a woman who was super happy to help the gays. And so they bought a little baby boy.
Ew. And what the fuck is wrong with his partner? Like, okay, you know what? I've heard people fucking, ooh, my friend, they just had a slip. Okay, yeah, you slipped into becoming a pedophile. What the fuck? You know your partner is gonna be a risk to this child? You're gonna go for it? You fucking sick fuck. And every time they kiss the baby, I just wanted to freak out. Yeah, no, I listen, I don't believe, I'm sorry. I don't hate gay people, but no, you're not gonna adopt if you're gay. Give the fucking kid a chance to just have, like, if the kid actually has to be adopted because there's no other options, and that has to be the absolute last resort, not to participate in the fucking industry, then fine, but not to gay people. I'm sorry, don't.
The surrogate industry, like, because the left, okay, I'm going to back up a bit here. The left is always reeing and screaming about The Handmaid's Tale. Right. And if you've read the book, Margaret Atwood, not the stupid fucking mini series, but the actual book, it's basically the chosen and the elites use fertile women to make them children, because in this, future dystopia, only a certain amount of women are fertile, so they need them to reproduce. And yeah, the left is always like, the fucking feminists are always screeching about how Trump's America is literally Handmaid's Tale. And do you remember the first time he got elected, they all wore the red hoods and stuff like that were stylized from the TV show? Yeah. When I see a gay couple that needs to use a surrogate to rent out a woman's body and purchase a child, to me, that is Handmaid's Tale. It's the rich elites
it's sick.
Purchasing a baby, using a woman's body to incubate it. And there are so many of these weird ass pedophiles that do that. They get around the system, and it's always a little baby boy. It's never a fucking little girl.
Stop
you notice that? Never a baby.
No, sometimes it is. Well, there's pedophiles that do. There's the one the one British pedophile who murdered some kids over in Thailand. He was purchasing a daughter through his marriage in Australia. Krang, I'm going to get to you in a second here. What's the alternative though? Well, first of all, this is the thing a lot of people don't know. it's not even, it's just, we have made, it's literally called the adoption industry, okay?
It's an
And it got
industry.
so big and so like, we need to remove the industry, first of all. There needs to be no more. If you're making money off facilitating the breakup of a family, you should be fucking done. Like that. If it's so bad, let's voluntarily do it. You know what I mean? Put your money where your mouth is, but they're not going to ever do that. That'll never happen, but it should. Because right now in Canada, I know for sure they get bonuses. So if they take a child away from a parent and they sign a PGO, which is a permanent guardianship order. So I guess that's usually after the 3 months. They'll try and convince the parents to sign that over. The office that facilitated that actually gets it's not a $25,000 bonus. And this is, by the way, that was like 5 years ago when I worked there. They don't call it a $25,000 bonus, but they do get a $25,000 bonus from the federal government. So the money keeps coming in. The more babies that they help. Yes, no, but it's so fucked up. And like with me, I might have been good. I was with a great foster family for 2 years. And like, great. Like I called them mom and dad and whatever. That's all I knew. But then my new people came along and they decided these people should have it because they were millionaires. Just because they're millionaires does not mean they're fucking sane and normal and whatever. And so these rich people came in, seriously, 10-minute meeting. And I was living with them about a week later and being told to call them mom and dad, which is, what the fuck are we doing? How is that good for a child? Yeah. So, and it didn't work out. Within 6 years, I was back in the system. So I just say, fucking can it. I want to show you guys something shocking, I think. But first, I want to acknowledge Krang here. Krang, I'm really sorry for you.
Yeah, that's
you must be just so gorgeous.
He's probably super cute little thing, little 15-year-old.
Ew. Sick. All those pervs, did they go to jail? Like, I want to show you something, guys, though. I'm just going to go to, I got to open it up first. I forget how to do this sometimes. You're going to be shocked. Look at this when we go to GoFundMe, okay? I don't even know what made me look this up. I just did it one day and I thought, oh, let's check it out. Okay. Does it not have the search anymore where you could search the fundraisers?
Yeah, it's upper right-hand corner, I think. Which GoFundMe are you searching? Are you searching the one?
I'm searching just one word, adoption. I just want you to see how many people are getting paid, like raising money to, maybe they don't have it.
Children.
We're talking thousands though, but the thing is, the birth mothers would never do that because they would be shamed out of it. Maybe it's on Give Send Go. I don't know. I think it's GoFundMe though.
While you're searching that, we have to acknowledge a Rumble rant that came in last week.
Oh, yes, Bondi. Thank you so much. And anybody who ever sends them, we can't see them because we don't know how. Right, Holly?
Well, I usually have the stream going beside me so I can watch for Rumble rants because we're like literal technical retards and we can't figure out how to get the show up. But thank you. We do appreciate your support of the stream. Every penny helps because we are self-funded.
Which means we are broke. Well, Holly self-funded us. So thanks, Holly.
Yeah, Holly's funding me. I have to shake my ass on Tuesday nights.
Yes. Well, like after the stream, that's how her husband ends up saying, like, all right, fine.
Yeah. He throws.
Okay, I'm going to show you this.
It's all good.
All right. Let's just, Give Send Go isn't as intense as GoFundMe. Can you guys see that? Okay. So these are just the campaigns for adopted. Their goal is 40,000, 10,000 fine. There's just for embryo transfers, 25,000, 15,000, 31,000. The thing is, so like, everybody wants these kids and then they want to go fund me for it. I don't understand. Why are we not doing that for the parents? Why are we not funding the parents to keep their kids?
Well, that's the thing. It's become an industry, right? Like, I know there's that catchphrase, the end stage capitalism, oligarchy.
Yeah.
Everything that we're in right now. It's the sign of the times that it's a money-making industry to barter and
disgusting.
trade in human lives, in little children's lives. Now, I'm
It is
sure a
human
lot of
trafficking.
those people are wonderful people, and they're going to be wonderful parents and give these kids an opportunity for a great life.
I'm not
just
convinced.
as I'm sure there's a percentage of them that have to be, but like Cat Lady Genocide said, what's the alternative? And like, I don't really have any other options other than
we give
Ma-
proper funding to families who need
Well,
it. Like give them so they're not, because it's always almost always
but it,
okay.
but
There's like
that's
fine
that's such
10%
a
or abuse.
that's such a communist take on it, right? Like, you're going to take my tax dollars, so
Dude, we
those
give it to
people can
fucking
have.
Ukraine. Come on. If we were
True.
doing the right thing with our tax, fine. If we were originally doing the right thing with our tax money,
Yeah.
fine. I want to show you this because it makes me sick and upset.
Mhm.
And I want you guys to join me. This is in Alberta. Okay. This is
Join us in our upsetness.
no, this is Alberta. This is what our government's doing.
Mhm.
When I was working with Youth in Care, we actually advocated for them to fucking stop this because what the fuck? But hold on.
Mhm.
All right, so let's look at the kids that we can adopt. Like we can go shopping like it's fucking Amazon.
Like adopting a puppy from a rescue foundation.
Yes, my friend. Yeah, we can. So we're gonna search. Oh, there's 14 right now. Okay, so and listen, these profiles are written as if they are animals at a pet profile. So let's look at Anna and what's her name? Sorry, Kiki. Anna and Kiki are sweet youngsters who share a strong sibling bond, both excited and nervous about finding their forever family. Their wishes and hopes include a family that is kind and can help them with their schoolwork, give them lots of hugs, and make them feel safe when they are scared, where they will be able to stay together forever. Why did they fucking put that in brackets? That's not common sense. Anyways, a family that shares their love of dogs and keeps one or more as a pet would be icing on the cake. I can't read it all because I don't even want to get into their personal stuff. Like, it just makes me sad. Now, imagine you've had your kids taken away because you were struggling and shit happened and you couldn't do it or whatever. And let's be honest, I do know how they handle it. They will come in and they'll make it like, you know, this is why I never advocate for people to call child welfare, because if you can help somebody, if you see somebody struggling, yeah, you can call if they're beating their kids, but if they're not beating their kids, fucking lend a hand. Don't just call, because they make these hoops almost impossible for families to jump through. And then they get these kids. So then these kids go here. But imagine though, you know, like how upsetting and how humiliating to see, you know, your children are on a website now, like as if they're dogs at the SPCA. So these are the adoptable kids in Alberta right now. It's just fucking sad. It makes me sad because it just makes me sad. I understand these kids all deserve homes, but did we do everything we could before? Did we actually do everything we could before to support keeping the family together? I don't know. I doubt it. I don't have much faith in Alberta.
No, it's like we there was the mention of like what's the other option? The other option is to move it back to, like you said, move it back to the community, move it back to the family, move it back to the church. Because when the government gets involved, that's when everything goes sideways. So when we have foundations and we have government grants and we have government like arms of the different districts and all that stuff that take care of this for us, it takes the humanity out of it.
Yeah.
Right?
No, it does. It does.
There's been unwanted pregnancies since the beginning of time. And the way it used to be dealt with was the community and the family surrounded the young couple and helped. You know, there was lots of grandmothers and aunts and stuff like that raised children that the mother and father couldn't, or the mother was widowed or the father became a widower, and so the family always came together to help raise the child. As soon as we put the family of everything's gone to shit, right? It's become an industry. It's become a pay to play.
You'll notice the other thing is like all these kids are white. That's the other thing. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be a fucking bearer of bad news, but they are all white. Every kid on that website was white. Oh, I guess Kiki, maybe not. I don't know, but pretty much. I want you guys, just since we're on it, I want you guys to imagine this being your child, for one, that you lost, or imagine being this kid. I think this is humiliating. I don't know. Maybe I'm being fussy. But I don't think so. This is on the news every Wednesday at noon. Just gives me the fucking creeps. Okay.
Oh.
November is Adoption Month in Alberta. It is a time to raise awareness about how adoption provides children and youth in permanent care a sense of belonging and lifelong connections. It is also a time to celebrate the families who embrace them. Julia's adoption story does both of these things.
I like that. This was Julia in 2013, a sweet 11-year-old hoping for a forever family. This is Julia today, sharing her powerful story of adoption.
It's lovely to just know that you're somewhere where you're loved.
When a family saw Julia on Wednesday's Child, it was love at first sight.
Now I can kind of explore new opportunities and I don't have to worry about it ending. You wake up and you know where you are and you know where you will be for the rest of your life.
Julia hopes her story inspires other families to adopt.
There's a lot of kids out there that don't have any hope, and you could be that hope.
To find out more about adoption in Alberta, visit alberta.ca/adoption.
Proudly supported by CTV.
Shut the fuck up. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think it's exploitive. I don't like it. I don't think we need to do that.
I remember those, like when I used back when I used to watch the new news hour or whatever, and they'd always have the SPCA puppy of the day or whatever, and they'd bring him in. And then there was the Wednesday's Child. There's the child of the day that they'll bring them in. It's like, he loves cheese and Sunday afternoons, and it's like,
it's just sad. I just think it's so sad. Well, especially because, I am getting to you, Dieter. I want to comment on that, but I need to stay a little bit focused on the adoption for a minute, because then we get this type of shit.
Oh no, we just broke the link record.
One, that's for later. Whoa, Lil Tay, calm down.
Lil Tay. Speaking of fucked up.
Yeah, well, she should have been adopted. Oops, what am I doing? Holly, am I drunk?
Yes.
Holly, I'm drunk. Why didn't I name any of these?
I don't know. Oh, and Von D.
You see these two demons?
Sorry, he agrees with you?
He agrees with me.
Well, I agree. And thank you again, Von D, for that $10.
You see these two demons here? I don't think I'll ever be the same after hearing what they did. It's even hard to say it. They've both been charged with raping and murdering a 13-month-old baby that they adopted. And what's even more alarming is that they both worked with children. One of them was a school teacher. So let's name and shame these demons. Jamie Varley and John McGowan, two absolute demons who also filmed what they were doing. But once again, the Child Protection Services and the care system has been handing out babies to people like takeaway leaflets without doing the proper checks. They probably looked at their careers and thought, oh, they'll be alright. Well, that's not how it works. And these poor children who already don't have a mother and a father are subjected to the worst, evil, wickedest acts. It's just not good enough.
At home, there's one more I'm just going to show really quick because I have to go off screen and grab my vape juice. So I'm just going to push play on it quick.
I'm so mad.
Boys and ran a house of horrors. This is William and Zachary Zulak. One's a banker, one's a government worker. They adopted two sons from a Christian special needs facility, and it seemed like these two, coming from an affluent area of Atlanta, had just taken these boys into what was going to be a wonderful life ahead. Instead, law enforcement said that these two created a house of horrors with their dark desires. Now, it doesn't say exactly when these two adopted the boys, but they were arrested in 2022. They were just sentenced. And in 2022, the boys were in 3rd and 4th grade. Now, it was discovered that during this time that these two had these boys, footage from the home's interior surveillance cameras showed several acts of ABUSC in different parts of the house. They forced these two boys to do all kinds of sexual acts with them. I'm not going to get into the details, anything you can possibly guess and imagine. That is what's listed that they did to them. Now, the whole reason that the investigation into them even came about is because a tip to the hotline for this kind of thing, I don't think I can say the words on here, exposed that there was a suspected homemade child SA material uploaded to a Google account. Now, that Google account had an IP address in Walton County, and that IP address belonged to Hunter Lawless. They go and bring Hunter Lawless in, and he sings like a bird, and he admits to the material and that he received it from Zachary. Just so you know, he did plead guilty to sexual exploitation, and he got 20 years, 12 of which must be served in prison. But let's keep on. So while these two were forcing these boys to have sexual acts with them on a regular basis, they were using some of this footage and selling it to pedophile rings in the area. Not only that, but they even used to brag about this ABUSC to some of their friends in the community. One of the couple's friends told police that Zachary once shared images of one of the boys being ABUSC'd on Snapchat and wrote, "I'm going to F my son tonight, stand by." So they use these said social media platforms to, that word right there, the two brothers, to at least two men that they could track. And that's when they found one of those people downloading that material that was sent to them. Now, at first, these two did plead not guilty. However, by August, William pled guilty, and by October, Zachary did the same. These are all of their charges. I don't think I can say all those words. These two were sentenced to 100 years in prison without parole, and I have a feeling that prison justice might just get to them first. This couple adopted...
Sick fucks. And this is like, why? Listen, I'm not saying all gay people are going to fucking abuse kids. I'm not saying it, but I don't care. The risk is higher. It is. It's just proven higher. Let's be honest here.
The thing is like everybody. So there's the big thing against the child groomers with the drag queen story hour. And there were so many of those people that came out that they were actually convicted pedophiles, or they have, child exploitation, whatever. These kinds of people, demons, they go to places where kids are available to exploit. So like the comeback is always like, well, what about the church? There's a bunch of pastors and preachers. Absolutely. Anytime that a person can get into a position of authority and trust with little children, teachers, preachers, drag queens reading storybooks to little kids, anytime people have access to children, that's going to attract those kind of people. So adoption of little babies, stuff like that, like hard luck kid cases where there's this lovely gay couple, it's going to attract those kind of people. And it used to be that the family was involved, and the close community was involved, and people knew the people that were adopting these kids. But now it's like you can go purchase a child in China and then come back with this.
Oh no, they've changed the domestic, the international. They put some laws on. I met one of the kids from Haiti. This fucking makes me sick. It makes my heart hurt. And I know who he is. I know he was kidnapped.
They them from loving families.
They did. Yep. They stole. Remember the Haiti, the earthquake in Haiti, and then the Canadian government. First thing they did was rush off all these babies that were apparently supposed to be adopted. That was the first thing they did.
These poor little babies. These kids
weren't. These kids weren't. And there's one little boy that played football with my boys, and he was from Haiti. Anyways, it turned out that his baby, or his mom, and fuck was she an arrogant rich bitch. But anyways, she got her little fucking designer baby because she already had kids that were white and whatever, but she wanted to be the rescuer of this black child and whatever. And oh God, I hated her. Anyways, turned out her kid was one of the ones that did have a family, and he didn't get to go back. He didn't get to go back because of our laws. But yeah, so there's now there's a lot of laws. So to I don't think it's easy to adopt it from China or other countries. I do want to quickly, because this is such a good answer, Dieter Brock said really quick about Pictou County. Pictou County has a long history of coal mines and uranium exploration. This turned the Scots into deplorables and in very high radiation levels, generational poverty and inbreeding. And voila. That would make sense because I'm sorry, but for 43,000 people, you guys have some meat there. Well, I don't know if you're there, Dieter, but there's some heavy crime there and heavy insanity.
Well, and there's a lot of infiltration into the systems that are in place, like the RCMP and the government, and it's all levels. It's not just Dieter in the trailer park. It's also the
Dieter might not live there. Dieter's just a guy who watches our stream, Holly. Don't be so mean, Dieter. Holly didn't mean that. She takes it back.
I take it back. Okay, Joe Blow in the trailer park, right? Or it's it's the highest level of government, the municipal government, the county councils. Like it's at every level that the craziness is. The RCMP.
Yeah.
Right?
Because they still haven't found those kids, by the way. Like, and I'm like, these people are fucking meth heads. How did you not find the kids yet?
They didn't find the kids. And did you hear I think I sent it in the chat, the reports of now that there's a GoFundMe or a Give Send Go that's actually collecting money. The mother has now come out wanting access to that money. So she's broken her silence.
Money fucks everything up.
But like my question is, why are they raising money? Because this is all taxpayer funded searches and stuff like that. It's not like extra money.
Listen, if it was me and it was my kid, like if it was whatever, Sophia ever went missing. Well, first of all, I'm committing a bank robbery because I would need it to be on the news. And if it wasn't on the news enough, I would take hostages. But aside from that, I already know how I'm going to get attention. Like if you ever see me on the news for robbing a bank, just know. There's a good reason. I will tell you.
With the kids.
Yeah, like no, I would. But I mean, I would want a private investigator because honestly, at this point, I'm sorry, the RCMP are slacking.
They lack.
Dude, I'm sorry, just if a crackhead can outsmart your entire force, we have a problem.
Yeah.
We are not talking about like some next level fucking criminal genius, not like JF.
No. We're not talking about a super high IQ genetics researcher
no,
that
we are
fled to Yellow Beef, Alberta.
Yes.
Hiding in a secret location.
That definitely will never be known.
No.
Yeah, no, we're not talking about somebody like that. But I mean, I think, okay, so that any money should have been gone to a private investigator.
Or like we were talking about the sniffer dogs or
cadaver dogs, because there is people in the group still going, I don't know why they don't bring out cadaver dogs. I've said it 700 times in the group and nobody acknowledges my comment. I'm like, they don't have them there. They don't.
Yeah.
They're in the east and they bring them over. But for that like location in Canada and all the way to PEI, they usually bring them over from the States. I guess it's just cheaper.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that's what I'm kind of getting at is the corruption and crazy runs very deep.
Yeah, well,
very, very deep.
We're not going there for a vacation, Holly. When we go camping,
no, we're gonna pick
that noise.
Some nice place to go do bird watching.
Yeah, whatever.
I like bird watching. Oh, I have to tell you a cute little story. There was a hummingbird in my backyard today.
Did you give it any juice?
I planted a garden that is all hummingbird attractant flowers.
Very nice.
All my flowers are for the pollinators. And a little hummingbird showed up. So that's a nice little palate cleanser for everybody. So I'm super happy.
I'm so happy
to get this yuck off of me because
I think that's sweet though. That the hummingbird came to your house. I have a video to show you guys that Jody sent me, and thanks to Jody sending me this video, it was hilarious, but I was like, what the fuck, Jody? Because then I didn't realize all of the car salesmen right now, they're doing thirst trap videos. Did you know this?
Yeah. These are fantastic.
Every company. I'm like, why is there so many of them?
Love it.
Without further ado, this is from Jody, everyone.
See me up in the club with 11 girls, posted in the back, down my thing in my grill. Brooklyn brim with my sitting low. Every boy in here with me got that smoke. And every girl in here gotta look me. Give me some.
Oh, yeah, that was great. I did laugh actually. No, they're great. Every company, and I was like, "What? Okay, there's Ford, there's Chev, there's all of them," and I'm like, I did think it was. I thought it was actually quite entertaining. Yes, ma'am. Could you mind if I just go through my videos just really quick? Is that okay? Yep. All right,
Oh, yeah.
we'll just do that, and we'll go to
trap.
Well, I don't know if they're all thirst trap. I don't know what this one is. I'm gonna
Give me some. Sing me up in the club with 11 girls. Hosted in the back, got my fangs in my grill. Brooklyn brim with my eyes sitting low. And every boy in here with me got that smoke. And every girl in here gotta look me up and
The one guy is super gay. I do.
That one guy was super flaming gay, but
yeah, he did the choreography for sure. The other one was pretty. I'm
Good for
buying a Mazda. Yeah, no. And then I saw this and I shared it, and I just think it's funny because nobody was expecting it. But there's a story behind this girl. Her last name is Baker. Her grandfather used to be the oh my god, something in the fucking White House.
Was he a masturbator?
Chief. He was he's a chief of staff, White House chief of staff.
Friends, truly, to like conspiracy theories over the years, and it's kind of scary to watch, but like you can meet these people where they're at, you know. I had a friend who was like, "You tell me one benefit of getting your kid vaccinated." Yeah, she said that. And I was like, well, she's like 99% less likely to get in a van with strangers because she's autistic. They don't like surprises, you know?
Yes.
Is she wrong? Is she wrong?
Oh, she's not wrong, but it's just funny because, you know, her grandfather probably pushed vaccines, you know, through his work or whatever. Oh, you guys don't like our car salesman, Holly. That's rude, guys. I think you guys should be more supportive.
Come on,
more
now.
supportive of our I don't know.
I'm in the market for a new car. So whoever wiggles their little tushy better, then I'll go there.
Oh, this is also not a tip, but it's very good information.
Why would I only bury a body 3 feet deep in my backyard? Well, let's talk about it. This is for educational purposes. I did not kill anybody and bury them illegally in my backyard. Now, let's talk about how deep a green burial grave should be and why it matters. The sweet spot is about 3 feet deep. Well, why not 6 feet like the old saying? Because that's too deep for natural decomposition. Here's the science. At 3 feet, the body is in the aerobic soil layer where oxygen-loving microbes thrive. These microbes break down the body naturally and efficiently, returning the nutrients to Earth. Go deeper, like 6 feet, and it's mostly anaerobic, meaning no oxygen, and that slows decomposition and causes more smell and creates methane. Plus, at the shallower depth, native plant roots can reach the grave, and wildlife and fungi help close the loop. So for greener conservation burials, we don't go deep to hide death. We bury at the depth that supports life.
I don't know why I feel like it's good information to share. I just do. Also, did you guys know you could buy alien dildos? Did you know that there's like an actual market specific for alien dildos?
Hold up. Okay, so are these dildos for aliens to use?
No,
Are
they're
these
for us
dildos
to use.
shape of alien?
I'll let the man explain. I'll let him explain.
You're using the main shaft of it, you're being caressed by all the smaller tentacles on the base. A lot of people who have an alien impregnation fetish fantasize about being full of eggs or having eggs inserted into them. And the tentacle base just feels really good.
People put this in their butt, the whole thing?
Oh, yeah. Yep. These are ovipositors. They have a hole going up through them, so you would make eggs out of gelatin, and you would insert them into the bottom and add more until they start to pop out the other end. Shout out to all the alien enthusiasts.
So do you think that the presence of a real alien penis would destroy your business?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on how big their penis is. Let's hope that we never get there.
Jesus, look
at that. That would be a huge egg. Gotta be a sexy alien if you want to fuck.
Yeah, so that's where we're at here today in society. So that's good.
You know what? I just bring the asteroid. I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
I know,
don't wanna know
you know what? Listen, Holly, I'm getting you a dildo from an alien.
Why?
I would shoot eggs at somebody. If I had one of those with like eggs, I would use it to just shoot people. Yeah, I listen. I'm just bringing the information. I didn't make the alien cock, okay? Someone's outside honking. Disrespectful. Okay,
So
I think
wait,
we're almost
hold on
done.
a second here. Why did you not keep that shit to yourself, and why did you share that with me?
Because I feel like everybody needs to know the alien cocks are a thing now. Jeez, you guys are all so rude and judgmental. I don't know what this is. I'm going to push play. If I stop it, it's because we've already seen it.
Have the footage of.
Should we go to that? Let me just see. I don't know. Let me check this one
It's
real quick.
honestly absolutely sick.
Saw that one, so that's good. All right.
Oh, I've got the one link on there. Like, speaking of just
Hundreds of women from across the US and UK are banding together to sue Pfizer over the Depo-Provera birth control injection, specifically being linked to brain tumor development. These lawsuits all started after a study came out from France last year that women who got this birth control injection and used Depo-Provera for more than a year were 5 times more likely to develop a meningioma, which is a specific type of brain tumor. And this wasn't like they just asked 5 people. This study uncovered that 18,000 women in this study alone between 2009 and 2018 had to undergo brain surgery specifically for a meningioma. And here's the real kicker. More than 40 million women have already used Depo-Provera. In 2021, the Journal of Family Medicine and Primary Care published that over 42 million women were using these injectable birth controls like the brand Depo-Provera. In the United States, that involves around 25%, 1/4 of all sexually active women in our country. And this lawsuit isn't the first class action lawsuit about birth control companies not warning people appropriately about how much hormonal birth control can impact your health. In 2014, another pharmaceutical company agreed to a $100 million global settlement over the Nuva ring, not for brain tumor growth, but for blood clotting issues causing deep vein thrombosis, stroke, or even death. And then I see videos like this one of the Nexplanon implant, the little device that actually goes into your arm. And I just keep thinking that one's probably coming next. And all these companies and the mainstream media are all wondering why women everywhere are quitting our birth control. Is it really that surprising?
Sick.
I have a lot of faith in Gen Z. I know
figuring it out.
People will fight me. People will fight me over it. But Gen Z is actually starting to realize how awful the birth control is for women's mental health and all of that stuff. Like, do you remember Yaz?
Yep.
It was when I was in my 20s or so. Yaz was the big thing. It was like the birth control that was supposed to clear up your skin and help you lose weight and like all kinds of fantastic.
I never
other
took
things.
it. That's why I had
I never
three
took
kids
it either.
before 21.
And Yaz was pulled off the market because of blood clots and deep vein thrombosis, stroke, and heart attacks.
Sick.
In like healthy young women. And
Well, you know what
the estrogen was so high in it.
You know, I think is fucked up about that whole story, though, is what they're not telling you also is, so you remember when they used to do, and I mean, like for these people to get it, I don't really care, the pedophiles. Back in the day, they used to do chemical castrations, right? In the States, it was a big thing for pedophiles or whatever, convicted pedophiles. Yep. Well, that is Depo-Provera. It's the exact same medicine in Depo-Provera that they use, but it's also the exact same medicine they use as puberty blockers for children.
Sure is, but
so
that's
they changed
totally
the name, so they're still using it. They are still using it. Like if you Google Depo, you will find that. This is it does get you more pregnant because you're thin. Says the girl who's really bitter that I'm not on it. Listen, I don't care. Judge me all you want. I would take the Ozempic. I hope I can show up here like Kelly Clarkson with Ozempic face one day.
I saw a meme the other day about all of the people that refused the COVID shots, but are now lining up to take the
Yeah,
Ozempic.
because they didn't trust the science. Well, you know what?
They didn't trust the
Judge
science.
me. Judge me. Oh, hi, Bodhi. Bodhi Dweller. That's a new person, isn't it? I don't think I've seen that person before.
No, I don't
Yeah.
recognize the name. Hello,
Listen,
welcome.
I don't judge anybody taking Ozempic. I know someone who's taking it. It pisses me off because they got really good health care, so they can afford it. And I'm like,
I have diabetic friends that actually it did a lot of good for them. It helped
Yeah.
them with their diabetes and everything. And just one of the side effects is Ozempic face.
whatever. I'll take Ozempic face if it means Ozempic flat stomach. Yeah. Listen, and one day it'll happen, you guys. You're gonna show up and be like, she's definitely had plastic surgery.
Well, I told you on January 1st, 2026, that's when the patent runs out on
Oh,
it. and
right.
the generics are gonna start coming out. So
Hot girl summer's coming up next year, guys.
yeah, hot girl summer 2026, Ozempic face.
Yeah. All right. Now we got to talk about. I know you said you got a link. I did download 2 videos of it just because there's some controversy. The purple pants don't mean shit because it's actually. I watched a video. It's very clearly the camera. Everybody's purple in this camera lens.
It's the lighting.
Yeah. So it's fine. But so we've got the big Christian singer controversy. That is not even controversy. It's a
controversy.
Yeah, they're it is this is definitely, in my opinion, this is bullshit. When I heard the news that this Christian singer was being cock blocked in Quebec and wasn't going to be able to play, blah blah blah, I was like, and it was Rebel News was really heavily reporting it, and Rebel News has been really heavily reporting, against the Muslim protests in the streets, and they're really trying to draw a parallel that like Christians are not safe in Quebec anymore, and the Canadian government. Yes, and it's all awful. But there's like a few things when I'm watching this video of this rebel fucking concert. There's like 20 people in the audience. It wasn't a big show, okay? So I'm not exactly sure who was flipping out about it. I want to know what the real reason they weren't allowed to perform where they were going to. I know there's a real reason. There has to be. This is not the way it is. But I do want to show you that before you go to the link, Holly, if it's okay. I've got 2 little clips about it. I've got one from Rebel News, so we'll watch it. But then the next one is from, I think it's CTV. And listen to the dramatic words. They're fucking better have uploaded this or I'm going to be pissed. I don't like this new way we do this, Holly.
You got to name them.
I do. I'm sorry. I slacked today. It was a different day.
Today we thought it was Monday today.
We did. Okay, hold on. I'm going to push play on here.
Have the footage of the man throwing 2 smoke bombs at Sean Fort last Friday in Montreal at the Ministerios Restauration Church during his worship service. Watch.
Need to send you this. I don't think I got it. I think you need to play it. I don't think it was able to upload here for me. I'm sending it to you right now on our group message on Real Housewives, or like our private group message. It's uploading still. I just want you to hear what CTV, like the actual mainstream news, the things they're calling them fire bombs. Okay, I didn't see any fire. Those are announcement bombs. Those are. Is it a boy or a girl? I've seen baby reveals where they accidentally got the wrong thing and they opened it in the house.
In the military, they have those for their photo ops when they're finished their task or their exercise or whatever. They take a picture because they're all like certified for whatever it is,
right?
And they have like 2 or 3 of those going off in the background when they take the photographs, like right next to the people. So,
I just think that okay. Listen, I do think that there's like, I wouldn't know obviously about the Muslims praying in the streets of Montreal all the time if I wasn't getting fed the information, but I don't actually see. Oh, and also the government of Alberta has somehow, I guess, swooped in to help this guy perform here. I don't know who he is. I'm not religious. I don't care. There's there are some rumors that his bodyguards are all Proud Boys, apparently former Proud Boys. But when I researched that, there was only one Proud Boy member came up as one of his bodyguards at one point. So I don't know.
So hold on a second here. Proud Boys do not exist in Canada anymore. It was completely disbanded. So you can't be a Proud Boy member.
Oh, he's from the States. He's from the States, and he was at the January 6th thing. Like, he was there.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, he wasn't charged. He's transhumanist. Listen, Krang, I don't care.
Weird.
Gonna get skinny, Krang. I just think we're being fucking fed more garbage to have more division.
Weird.
I don't know what the fucking main goal is. It's in
the-
our group. Did you
You're
see it?
supposed to hate Muslims, right? Because they're praying in the streets all the time, every day, which they're not. I mean, they are, but they're not. There's these new Hindu statues that are going up everywhere that are apparently taking
That
over
is
everything.
gross. They shouldn't probably do that either. But
they shouldn't be doing that. But
it's hate each other and not hate the government is really what I see.
Well, it's hate each other, not the government. And then on now, it's like, and look at these poor Christians getting literally
You gotta hear it.
fireballed.
You gotta hear it. Okay, upload it. You gotta hear how the mainstream is talking about this.
Well, you
and I'm
sent
gonna be
me
honest.
this one.
It's in our group. You haven't even opened our group messages, Holly.
I have. There's this.
Nope. Here. I'm not in our private message, in our Real Housewives group. Right there. No. Oh, that's the link, but no, that's not the one. Go back to our group.
Sorry,
Holly.
I was rocking
Go
out.
to our group. Go to our group.
I'm going to the group. Oh my god, you're so fucking bossy.
I am bossy. My name is Chantel Grayston. I'm bossy girl.
Okay, this one. Montreal police watches concert gets firebombed.
Oh no, I fucked up my phone. Or my
I told
okay,
you
this is
not
the
to
mainstream. Well, you were getting me stressed out by not listening to my instructions.
That's my job, Chantal.
Okay, well, I might have to fucking turn it off and turn it on again.
Okay, hold on. While you're doing that, I am going to download this thing that you gave me.
Yeah, because it's real dramatic, but it's interesting because the mainstream news is obviously talking about it, but it's very dramatic, guys. Very dramatic, and I don't understand it. Yeah, he is a Zionist grifter. That's the other thing. Like, I don't get it. Don't get it.
Well, okay, who's the Zionist grifter? The Christian singer or Ezra Levant making the letusworship.ca to collect money?
Did he make a website? Of course, already. God, fuck, so predictable. I didn't even want to talk about it. I saw it last week, and I saw the posts on Twitter last week, and I thought, oh God, it's more like just I don't believe it. I just feel instinctively I felt like, ugh. Then Holly brought it up in our group, and I'm like, ugh. So I asked two people I talk to frequently. I'm like, what do you think? And they're like, bullshit. And immediately, I didn't even want to do the research because I just instinctively felt like it was bullshit.
Well, and that's why I shared it, right? Because I'm like, oh, look at this. All the right people are fully supporting this 100%. And all the right people are reeing and losing their fucking minds over it. Right? It's like, well, he's literal MAGA.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really know much about the Proud Boys either. I just feel like they're just fucking just as stupid.
The Proud Boys were really nothing. Like, they were basically security against Antifa.
That's what I think.
Even in like, everyone talks about Antifa, right? And how they're violent and Black Bloc and all that stuff. In Canada, they show up with rave music wearing tutus and they yell. Like,
well, isn't their leader gay though?
What?
Wasn't it Gavin? Isn't Gavin McInnes? Isn't he gay?
Well, Gavin McInnes was the one that started it, and he is Canadian. And he, as a Proud Boy, he kissed like a gay guy just to prove that.
I feel like he came out. I feel like I'm gonna just Google that right now, Holly. You push play if you don't mind. I'm finding out if Gavin McInnes is gay.
I don't believe he's gay. I think he's just a shock jock. But yeah, so here is the news.
Concert in Montreal was firebombed, and the police stood there. The Montreal police stood there and watched these perpetrators, these violent criminals, endanger not only Sean's life, the singer's life, but the young people that were in the concert. And I just do not understand how this country has gotten to this point. There is an obvious violation of our laws, where there's obvious violent crime. And then their main focus is trying to get this guy off stage. And this went back and forth for several hours before the concert, immediately within sort of the early part of the concert. And then the firebombing happened, and they were still debating on whether they could actually rip him off the stage. I don't know what country I'm sitting in anymore, because that to me is just stomach churning, to be honest. If I was a parent of somebody that was at that concert, I would be looking at civil litigation at this point.
So as I said, I hadn't heard of this guy. Christian rock, for the most part, doesn't float my boat. I don't think there's been a good Christian rock group since Creed. Yeah, you can make fun of me for liking Creed. Creed was a banger. It was good stuff. But, like, for the most part, it's a little too on the nose. It's not my thing. But it doesn't matter, right? So the excuses used, like, they just denied them permits everywhere to begin with, because they were going to do just regular outdoor concerts, that kind of thing. It started with Parks Canada somewhere out east, coming from a CBC story. The CBC story was playing into all the tropes. They're racist, they're MAGA, they're American, all these things. And so the federal government revoked it under the premise, and they were a little smarter than the city of Montreal. They went on the premise that, we can't guarantee safety and well, you know what? It's your job to guarantee the safety of Canadians. And if, there's a music act, they're responsible for security within reasonable limits. But if it's not reasonable, you're facing potential political violence from Antifa or something. That's the job of government then, to step in and provide additional security. You don't just cancel it. But we know that it wasn't actually a security issue. It was just an excuse for it. Most of the municipalities that denied permits, they did it under a similar guise. City of Montreal and Quebec City, they didn't even pretend. They just said, this is not compatible with Quebec values, and these are, right-wing Christian people. They shouldn't be allowed here. Then you had creepy Senator Chris Wells. As soon as I said creepy senator, you already knew who I was. You already know who I'm talking about. He was saying, hate group shouldn't be allowed in, from the guy who posted images about, all Christians are Nazis, that kind of stuff, from this guy who's actually spread legitimate hate. The mask is off. Same with David Eby. They shouldn't be allowed here because we disagree with them. I disagree with their politics. I disagree with their message, their faith. They shouldn't be allowed here. The left has dropped even the pretense, Corey, that, of the language, say, that Parks Canada was using. They're just saying, we disagree with them. They shouldn't be allowed here.
Yeah, and it's an indication of how ass backwards our country is. I mean, that should never even have come into question. If we, the charter keeps coming up lately, and it's deviated in its interpretation grossly away from what it was supposed to be, and being used now as a hammer to shut people down rather than to protect people's rights. The insecurity of the left, again, I used that term earlier, and it applies here. You're fearful of differing messages, not hate messages, differing messages. And rather than debate them, rather than apply discourse, or rather than just leave it the hell alone, they insist on trying to shut it down. And it's a sickness, and it's problematic, and people should be paying attention. You don't have to like this guy, but you better understand how significant this swarm of government officials and ground activists, everybody in between, trying to shut him down, how dangerous this is if we allow this to be unchecked like this.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you, Corey. I mean, I think there's a certain amount of monkey see, monkey do going on here as well, because they do it in, can we be the next one to cancel this guy and get our headlines in?
Yeah.
I'm sure that happens.
Okay, because it just goes on and on. But basically, they just jerk each other off and the rest of that thing. But did you hear the dramatics of the lady? They were firebombing it. And litigation. There was 20 to 30 people in that room. There was nothing significant. It's bullshit to me. That just seemed very staged to me. And the dramatics are so high that I'm like, you guys had a terror tour. The terror tour went to Quebec. So what the fuck? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's not true.
To me, it feels like a government sanctioned thing to get angry at for everybody. So it's for the left to get mad because, like, Christo nationalist, whatever, MAGA is coming to Canada and how dare they. and then it's for the right to get super angry. Like it's to
Yeah,
get
then
us
just
all
hate
hyper
everybody.
emotional.
Everybody's focused on anything but what we need to be focused on.
Yeah, it's like let's not focus on anything other than what they tell us to be focused on.
Yeah, so
That's
that
what
which Rebel News is 100%. I'm sorry, like this could piss people I'm friends with off because they really like Rebel. I don't really care. They are absolutely social engineering all of us. They're manipulating everybody.
Yeah,
that Western Standard, I agree. Yep, they are too. Everybody, I don't trust any of them anymore.
See, the worst part was Western Standard used to be okay. Like they
Yeah,
used
but
to
you
be
know
farm
who
report.
owned Western Standard, right? You know who
Yeah,
the owner was? Do you?
I used to. I can't
Ezra.
think of it.
It's
Yeah.
Ezra.
Yeah.
They're all in bed together. It just gets tired.
Remember True North? Like True North News used to be pretty good. It was an Alberta based. It was like that lady and that dude. Then Andrew, what was his name? Andrew Lawton?
Yeah.
He ran for member of parliament and he won. And then all of a sudden True North became Juno. And now it's Rebel News.
No, we've murdered her. She's murdered. No, she's okay. She's okay. She's
okay.
She's okay.
She's dealing with some shit. And it is summertime festival time. So she's very busy doing
dances,
her sales, and not dancing. She
dancing
does
the festivals.
Candles. We've talked about the candles before, but she does every single weekend. She does sales, and then during the week, she's making her beautiful candles. And we've shared her link on stream before for her little business in the States. Ironwood candles?
Yeah, Ironwood.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's coming back. She's probably gonna be back next week. I've been talking to her, so everything's good. But yeah, it's all bullshit. So just remember when you're scrolling through, ask yourself, is it bullshit? Oh, speaking of bullshit, did you guys hear? Oh, I've been fighting. Like I feel like sometimes I just go on Facebook and I'm like, who I'm gonna fight with today, and I kind of am, and I don't really give a shit. But that fucking ostrich guy is onto number 2 fucking thing they're doing. So they're planning another convoy to Ottawa in September.
And
they're like, yeah, they're like, it's happening, it's happening. And I'm like, just such a bitch. I'm like, oh, is it? I'm like, well, I hope everybody's got their legal funds saved because right now we're still Coots guys. We still have one guy in Coots who's still in jail, and we have they're facing their appeal coming up in October. Not never mind Tamara and Barbara, whether that's real or not or whatever. But we've got them. They're apparently having sentencing in October. So, and then somebody's like, we can't live in fear. That's what the government wants. I'm like, that's not called fear. It's called reality, bitch.
Yeah,
it's called reality. Also, how much have you
smart.
donated to these guys? How many times have you gone to the court dates? How many times have you done anything to support any of these people who have been locked away? Mm-hmm. I don't fucking care. And of course, I ended up turning off the notifications because I did actually. They like just were like falling on me, and yeah, they didn't like it. They didn't like my reality check. But don't go. This is stupid. And it's the ostrich people. The people who are pushing the bullshit ostriches are now pushing this fucking, I don't even know what they're protesting about. We haven't even gotten accountability for the fucking mandates. And until that happens, I'm never following any of these freedom fucks. Oh my God, I want to kill that guy. Not kill him. That's a horrible thing I should have said.
That's a terrible thing to say live on a stream.
It is. But you know what? Like if a meteor hit him, I really wouldn't give a fuck. I hate him. Yeah. They're all. I don't know. I'm just tired of it all. But just be careful. Don't go to the fucking convoy, okay? Unless you've got at least $500,000 in legal funds saved up. Because I'm not going to be doing any real promoting for people's legal costs or any of that shit. I'm done.
Yeah. You already got your ass bit on that.
No, that was super nice. Everything was super awesome of that.
Yeah,
that was super
everything
fun.
was awesome. How are those bus tracks across your back healing?
My which?
The bus tracks from when you got thrown.
Oh, that was I don't know how. I'm still here some days. That was the worst. The last convoy, was it?
Yeah, convoy 2.0.
Oh, yeah.
It was like what was it, like the 1-year anniversary or something, when a bunch of them were like, we're gonna go back and finish the job, and then like 4 people showed up.
It's sad though, because I feel sorry for those 4 people, because those 4 people probably are truly wanting you know, like that's the thing. Like they fucking waste our time and our spirit and our passion and they waste it to nothing. And then people are just like, what's the point?
It's like it says here, it's all so tiresome.
Yes.
Now, what you can do to make yourself feel better is to join the cake cult.
Or you can buy an alien dildo and get
Anyway.
some eggs stuffed up inside you.
In the sex cult part. And if you're not into that.
We're not using the alien dicks in the sex cult part, guys. We don't need alien dicks, okay? I am going to buy you one, Holly.
You're going to what?
Maybe for our camping trip. Oh, we could shoot eggs at people. Yes, let's do it. I am, I am going to show up with an alien dick and some gelatin eggs.
Right.
And we'll probably get pulled over and the car searched.
And people will be like, what is this?
The box is like, this is Holly's. This is Holly's. Top of the box.
I'm into alien porn, okay?
The tentacles caress me.
I've been that way since the 70s.
Before it was even cool.
Before it was cool. I had it on vinyl.
Oh, speaking of really one more thing. I just, since we're talking about like good parents and the world just being totally fucking normal, I think we should all congratulate, what the fuck is Tate's real name? Andrew Tate's daughter. She broke a world record.
Oh no, we just broke the link record with the youngest link of the century. $1 million in a couple hours. I'm still the youngest one doing it. For all the grown-ass haters who've been hating since I was 9 years old, look at me now. What y'all got to say? Y'all been doubting me for 7 years. You can hate on me all you want. You can't say Lil Tay ain't winning. So for everybody out there, do whatever the hell you want with your life. Who gives a fuck what people have to say? And remember this, Lil Tay rich and finna get richer. Oh yeah, and thank you to all my supporters who have pre-ordered since 2018 or whenever you did.
She had an OnlyFans and she got $1 million within the first 3 hours.
There was another chick that did that, and she did it like within the first 24 hours. But I guess little
Tay, yeah,
youngest ever have done
yeah,
it.
Andrew's Tate. Like, I don't know. This really doesn't. I don't think it really helps Andrew Tate's. I never trafficked anybody.
Is that actually Andrew Tate's little child?
Yes, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, apparently.
I've never heard
I'm
that.
going to Google it real quick to make sure. Because, yeah, it is.
I just remember her being like this little TikToker, like this little child that would dance around outside of rented vehicles or Airbnbs in these huge houses and pretend she was rich. Well, now she's actually rich. So
yeah, no, but he got it. Yeah, no, it is. It is. It's her.
That's his kid? He must be so proud.
Hold on.
I don't think so.
No, hold on. Somebody's got to help me find it. Hold on. It just said yes on one thing. Hold on. I'm just going to look. Who are you, child?
Sorry, I keep yawning, everybody. I'm not bored.
Oh, maybe it's not Andrew Tate's. Okay, so hold on. Who is she? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so congratulations. She's disgusting either way. And it's really sad. I mean, yes, she got $1 million. And that sucks. It sucks for the other girls, right? Like, it sucks for girls my daughter's age and whatever. Because you're just like, yeah, so I don't think it is Andrew Tate's daughter. I think I was given false information.
That was false information. Fake news. Mis, dis, and malinformation being shared.
Why are we ignoring you? I'm so sorry. We're trying not to.
Not ignoring you. I'll send you a message. We'll talk about Carney. Oh yeah, little Tay, like went to a castle and did a whole bunch of like walking back and forth streams where she's doing this the whole time. And Finna, I fucking hate the word Finna.
It sucks though because it's like, okay, so we've got like my daughter working at Denny's, right, or busting her ass for this paycheck, and then this little bitch is like, yeah, just show my vagina. In 3 hours, felt like ignoring Rocky Kate. You just stop there, Supreme Emperor Kiza. You just need to simmer down. Have some tea. Have a spot of tea and some spotted dick.
Woof.
Okay. No, but I do think it's sad and it's too bad because I know that's the design. The goal is to get as many girls to be as degenerate as possible. And that was successful. I guarantee you that was successful.
It's the Weimar problems require Weimar solutions. I know
so
that.
What would you do?
Von D's with me on that one.
So,
well,
yeah,
I
like
can't,
like
I
that
can't say it on
sucks.
stream.
Oh,
No, they don't make any. We talked about this last week or the week before. It's basically that multi-level marketing bullshit where you're going to be super rich if you sell candles, and you're going to be a boss babe and hashtag like girl boss and all that stuff. Now it's like, you know what? Spread your cheeks, show your chocolate starfish to the internet. You're going to be a bazillionaire, and it doesn't work out. And so now online, there's pictures of you doing unmentionables with alien dildos, and you've made maybe $5 a month, and it's horrifying.
Paul,
that
you just
you're
shot
gonna
down
do-
my whole camping idea.
We
I was
okay.
gonna sneaky link put us up on only.
We we were going to shut down the secret OnlyFans.
Fine.
I know
Yeah.
you've already ordered the alien dildo, but the last week's special feature on our secret OnlyFans was a bit much for me. My
I
left
know.
hip is still healing.
Listen, Holly, they said it was a horse cock for a reason.
And you know what? I
So
trained,
dang.
but I didn't realize what I was getting myself into.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I never tried those LuLaRoe leggings. I never fall into the MLN. I'm broke, man. I can't. Like, I can't afford to like
No.
your shit. Like, I used to get invited to Tupperware parties all the time. I'm like, what? No, thank you.
I've been
That
to them all,
absolutely
like
sounds
the
horrible.
candles and the Pampered Chef, the spices, and the sex toys one. That
Okay.
was fucking weird.
I did know this. Okay, that's the one I went
You
to.
did a passion party.
No, not just a passion party. Okay, so listen, if you're gonna go do it, go big, right? Like, don't just do something small. And they're like, first of all, everything was overpriced at the sex toy party, and I was
Yes.
like, They're like, but if you become a sales rep,
distributor,
if you do that, it's only $250 for your kit, and you get basically one of everything. Well, I'm no idiot. Obviously, I became a sales rep. Okay, ask me how many parties I had. None. Anyways, the worst part about this whole story. Oh, so embarrassing. So embarrassing. I was not home when the box got delivered to my house. But this giant box of sex toys got delivered to my house. My teenage boys were home. My nosy asshole little teenage boys were home. Okay, and when I wish I had like, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't take a picture. I don't know if I just didn't. I had a cell phone then, but I don't know why I don't have a picture of it. There's something in the window. Okay, my house the window faces the main road, and the window's just lit up. But there's lots of things in the windows. They lined up every single dildo and vibrator that was in this box onto the window ledge. And then they put the lamp on the floor so it was glowing up. So when you pull up at night, all you see is the window of dildos. And then I walked in, I had to explain, and like it was terrible. It was terrible. It was terrible. 10 out of 10. Don't
I
recommend.
love your kids more and more each time.
Well, they're such dicks. I love them too because it was funny, it was clever, and it was well played. Well played. But I mean, yeah, that's what they did with it. And but I mean, I just thought like I thought of it as a budgeting thing, right? Like I think they wanted like, I don't know, $40 for lube, right? If you bought it at the passion party. But if you just say I'm going to be a rep and buy the kit for $250, you've got everything.
Yeah, and it comes with everything, and then you can demo it at parties.
Well, that was the plan, but no. You know what? I'm going to be honest. Once your kids have gone through the entire box and exposed it to the neighborhood and everything, it's just like there's no longer a feeling of excitement about it at all. It's just, I feel like a pervert.
She had a bachelorette party or whatever, and the bachelorette party was a fucking passion party. And I did buy some of their lip gloss. It was like
a gay passion party.
And but it was supposed to be super fun and quirky, like ooh, sexy, and stuff like that. And we were supposed to buy the bride to be a toy, and I'm just like, I'll get the 2-for-1 lip balms, and she can have the lip balm.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
But it was like $50.
No, that's what I mean. That's why I said no. Be the sales rep. If you're gonna do any of these MLNs, go for the sales rep thing. You get your whole package.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be able to do it with Tupperware. I wasn't excited by Tupperware. Of course, it was the sex cult owner that would do the sex toys.
They would be the sex cult that would have the dildos lined up in her window.
Oh, it's so funny though. They were funny. My kids were funny.
That actually is really funny.
Yeah, they were little bad boys. I do want to tell you guys about somebody on the internet that is a total piece of shit, if that's all right.
What, another one?
Yeah, this person actually, you guys are welcome to I don't care. If you want to have a little look. I just want to make sure I'm spelling it that way wrong. I always do it wrong.
There's dragon dildos.
Well, how do they know what a dragon dick looks like?
I don't even know. Like, I thought that lizards had cloaca like birds do.
Oh, I didn't even know. What is that?
Well, it's like a little opening. Like, they don't even have, I don't know.
Oh, here we go. Okay. So there's a man, if you're in Calgary or the surrounding area, his name is Serge Kozak, and you guys are not going to believe. You're not going to believe what this motherfucker did, okay? And he's on Facebook. Actually, if you guys go to the Facebook page, I would love it. If everybody would please, seriously, I'm not even joking, go to this Facebook page, and I will show you just 1 second here. Go to this guy's Facebook page, give him a fucking 1-star review. He's got a new business. This guy needs to be stopped.
Oh,
he is a
yeah. Please,
Ukrainian immigrant.
If you don't have a Facebook page, we highly suggest that you make an anonymous one, or get your auntie or grandma or mom to go onto this guy's page.
Yeah, 1-star reviews, and I'll tell you why. Okay, so welcome to Canada, asshole. His name is Serge Kozak. He's from Ukraine. Came here based on all my research because I had to research this fuck. Came here 3 years ago. Probably got a business startup from, the whole like, I'm going to save all the Ukrainians. Anyways, with that business money he got, he started a industrial flooring company. Fine. Then he hired somebody very close to me who worked so hard, over 150 hours on a trip out of the city, out of the province. It was out in Saskatchewan. He was not given food. He gave him $300. There was no restaurants. It was a remote place. Like, this was not well planned. Okay. There was 2 other people working with them. One was like one of these, nasty, sloppy drunks that you definitely don't want to be trapped in a room with. Anyways, this person worked so hard and stuck through all that bullshit. Okay. And Serge is the only transportation because he drove them all there. This job was supposed to take 2 weeks maximum. It ended up taking 3 more days because he wasn't prepared. Come back to Calgary. This fucking guy isn't paying them. He's not paying them. They can't pay their rent on the first. All of the fucking fallout that happens. He owes $4,000 to one person that I specifically know. And now, like, everyone's like, oh, just go to court. Okay. But, he was counting on that money for rent. And now he has to work, cash jobs or whatever to try and catch up until he gets another job. And so, like, the idea of going down to the courthouse to file and everything gets exhausting. So anyways, this fucking guy, I tried to message him even, and he has no respect for Canadians. So he's basically come here, used Canadians' money, guaranteed. He got handouts, and now he's not paying staff. And so again, the Facebook name on his Facebook page is Industrial Flooring Expert. And he's a fucking asshole who needs to pay his staff because 150 hours. Can you guys imagine working that hard? I don't know. I mean, like, and I realize this isn't any of your guys' issue, but it does bother me. I don't like it. So fuck you, Serge. Go back to the Ukraine where you were too scared to fight for your country. That's Serge Kozak. Yeah, he's a dick. I just feel like we need to shame people, Holly.
Well, that's the thing. We need this person comes to our country to for a better life, right? To flee the war as a fighting age young man, gets all of the government grants and everything that's offered by our great country, starts a business and is making tens of thousands of dollars off the backs of hardworking Canadian youth that
and then he's
can't
going to pay them
break. because of this situation.
Yeah. No.
And
It's disgusting.
great-
He's a disgusting human being. Won't acknowledge it, just thinks he's going to keep going. But honest to God, all I can think is you fucked with the wrong girl because I'm obsessive. And when I'm mad, I'm even worse, as you can see, Holly. And I would like everyone to know I waited a whole
make her mad. I'm not gonna want to make her mad because I'm scared.
Yeah, no, I promise. I waited a whole week. I knew about this problem last week and I waited a whole week to see if this guy was going to pay.
Mhm.
And he didn't. And fuck that. Fuck that. Don't come to Canada and rip off fucking Canadian citizens, you little bastard. Any immigrants that come here and do that should be, you know what? Let's start it. Anybody who, we're going to start it, Holly. We're doing a new focus. We're going to expose a motherfucking immigrant every week.
Wait a
If
minute,
there
I'm
is
an
enough.
immigrant.
Hmm?
I said I'm an
No,
immigrant.
Holly, yeah.
That's the thing that pisses me off. As an immigrant to this country,
I know.
when my family came over, we had to have a certain amount of money in the bank. My parents had to have a job lined up or a specific skill that would be beneficial to Canada. And I remember getting my Canadian citizenship and how excited my family was. And we pledged allegiance and I got my little flag and I got my little flag pin. Like, I remember the ceremony, but we didn't get our Canadian citizenship until 7 years after we came to the country. And there were no grants, there was no money, and we lived in a shitty
handout.
little apartment and all that stuff.
Well, I
when
just like
first came over.
And see, I don't even think about like, okay, when I'm saying immigrant, I obviously don't think of you. I'm just like, it really pissed me off because it just really pissed me off because when somebody works that hard, and I mean, like, I know this person was super proud of their work because I kept getting messages and I kept getting pictures like, oh, I got, we did this to, like, it's a fucking floor. It's still the floor. Like,
Well,
there's a lot of process to this and it's fine and it's great. But then to find out that you get back and get told to get fucked. No.
It's the same thing that we were talking about earlier with the access to children, right? If you give unfettered access to government grants and to desperate people that need work off the record or whatever, it opens up the door for this kind of thing to be happening. And there's a lot of people that aren't brave enough to stand up. They basically just kind of kowtow and take it because
I think that's what I think this guy's used to people. I'm guarantee you this is not the first time he's done this, but he's fucked with wrong people and he's going to pay. I will be pushing this person. I will be pushing them to go to court. Like, I will go there with them if I have to file. I don't give a shit, but he should not be able to have a successful business either. And Holly, where did you come from?
Oh, I emigrated here from England. And it's funny because my mom, like, we came here in the 70s. My mom left England because in the 70s, she was concerned about the mass immigration that was happening in England and she wanted to get away from it. That was in the 70s.
You poor mom. Well, I'm glad you're here.
She's been back since, like, it was probably 30 years ago. My mom went back to go see her hometown and visit with her mom and stuff like that before she passed. And she couldn't believe how much the country changed. And when she sees England now, it breaks her heart because it's not the same country. And Kiza can tell us all about the great island of the Brits.
My best friend Rebecca is from there, and when 9/11 happened, we were young. Okay, so we were young and real fucking dumb. Anyway, she had gone for a visit back to England, and she phoned me one day, and she says, Gracie, I know exactly where they need to go look for Bin Laden. I am telling you, she's saying this, and she fucking meant it. It was a specific Walmart in England. Cheshire, somewhere around Cheshire, because I know that's where she would go. Somewhere around Cheshire, England, at a Walmart. She's like, I'm telling you, he is there and blending in. And like, she was 100% convinced that that's where he was. And I laughed because I'm like, and now when I look and then you find out the number one name is Muhammad in England, that's crazy. That's fucked.
It's been colonized.
Yeah, it has.
Unfortunately. And I do believe in
Yeah,
karma. Oily film. I do.
Yeah,
I've
me
I've
too.
lived long enough to watch it happen.
Oh, me too. It's actually sometimes I like to see it happen. Sometimes it's taking a little long. Sometimes I'm getting a little fucking irritated. I'm like, I gotta help this along, which is what you just saw there. Like,
You know, I like pierogies.
I don't know any. I don't know any. I do like pierogies, but I don't know any Ukrainians. I don't think. I don't know. Maybe I do. I don't know any. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is this fucking guy definitely didn't help his cause. Like now, I'm gonna be like,
Well, it's the same thing with it's culture, right? If you have a culture that thrives on black market sales and shady underhanded deals and
I got a
that don't
massive
have
hailstorm. So if I go off, there's a massive hailstorm outside right now. So if I go off, it's
Oh,
just because the
great.
power's off or something.
Well, it's sunny and blue skies here in God's country, so
You bitch. Well, next I hear that. I hear they're not. See, I think that we're only seeing that's the only thing. We have somebody in England or in Ireland that we talked to, and I don't think the pushback is as much as we're seeing on X in real life. That's the only problem.
I think it's small pockets of like because that's the thing you have to understand about the internet is people will show you what you want to see. So I just view everything as an Instagram reel, right?
That's why
So
I get
yes,
alien dicks. So that's why I get alien cock.
that's why you get alien dicks. But like there is those situations where it's happening where people are rising up, they're marching in the streets, they're doing all that stuff, but it's such a small and not frequently happening thing. Unless you're talking about the truck drivers in Canada. I've seen it now twice, 3 times IRL on the road of the huge semi trucks being driven by a certain subsect of our society that blew my
Indians.
motherfucking mind. That blew my mind. And I'm just like, this is like Twitter in real life. I can't believe this is happening right now in front of me. It was insane.
No, yeah, no, it is. It is insane. Yeah. We've gotten really things have gotten really fucked up. But well, I mean, the thing is, I'm actually one of the like even from a year ago, I was definitely like, I'm not racist. Now I'm like, I fucking hate them. Like just and that's what I know that's by design too, because I do think
that's what they fucking want you to think. That's what they want you to feel. They're trying to start a race war. And it's getting really hard not to, but don't let them do that to you. Keep your mind. Oh, we lost you. We can't hear you.
Hello.
Oh, you're back.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I moved things. No, I haven't lost my things. I'm just getting tired. I'm just getting tired. I'm tired of people that, like, just do that. Especially the young people who work 150 fucking hours. Like that's a lot, and it wasn't like it's easy work. You know, like his knees were fucked, and I don't know.
It's hard.
I don't know.
Flooring's hard
it
work,
is,
man.
And the thing is because it was the sneaky motherfucker out of the. It was because it was out of the province. The job itself was out of province. So, and where it was on a reserve. He'd gotten this contract for this reserve arena. So you can't put a lien on
a reserve.
On the reserve. There's like 100 other steps to go to, right? So like this fucker, I know he planned this.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
Okay, Bondi. Bondi is very. I'm not clicking all these, Bondi. You are being a bad boy. You're gonna get some trouble.
That's a little bit spicy for the YouTubes.
But well, it's just like he's been just. It's been getting bigger. I mean, it probably is true. But Holly, do you want to show that real last post that one about the feminist extremist?
The feminist extremist, the one that went swimming.
Yeah. No, the news article about the feminists that are extremists. They're not the feminists, the feminine women. Sorry, the women who are extremists now.
So
this is the mainstream news is reporting it.
In Canada, we are now literal extremists. That's been reported to CSIS. We now have files on us about this. I'm going to share my screen. Extremist influencers weaponizing femininity, warns Canadian intelligence report. So we have workout routines to make sure you're fit and healthy. That could devolve into anti-government rhetoric. Makeup tutorials could devolve into anti-feminist commentary.
Well-
Personal finance videos that blame immigrants for stealing jobs.
Shit. We got a little extreme tonight, didn't we? My bad.
We are weaponizing our femininity on social media to attract more women to our ranks. So, being anti-government and being anti-feminist, but yet also cherishing our feminine qualities that make us special and valuable is now extremist in Canada.
Well, that's good. Keeping it consistent at least.
You know, whatevs.
Be boring. Boring any other way.
Yeah, so motherhood, parenting advice, you know, it that allows us to manipulate and draw in women who weren't intentionally seeking out extremist content online. So I made
this
sure,
is just we're like the first hit is free.
yeah.
Shit.
And then you're in the cake
But once
cults,
you
and
get
then
in.
you're talking about how women are awesome and special, and men deserve
And
them,
men
and
are awesome.
men are
Yeah.
awesome, and we all deserve each other because we are beautiful cogs in the big wheel of life.
And we
Remember
don't
when we
need
did the
alien
makeup
cocks.
stream and everyone got mad at us? we are these people. Oh, did you freeze? We might have dropped her. I hope not.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. So,
Well, you don't say anything about white, though, do they, in this article? Does it say anything specifically about white? No, I don't think so.
No, it just talks to, well, it does not name any influencer specific. It refers to alt-right extremist channels, anti-government rhetoric about COVID-19 lockdowns, women-oriented blogs that promote white supremacy. So this ties into the whole Sydney Sweeney thing, and I don't want to talk about that. I don't fucking care about that.
Oh, but you should show one of the videos of them crying, because that is fucking weird. Like, I mean, I've been offended by some people. I've never cried over a fucking ad. Are you kidding me?
I don't know. Like, just so it's like security agencies are getting pissed off, ISIS, whatever. Like, it's just.
Can you imagine ISIS didn't have a report about this? So that part pisses me off. Like, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
Like, our tax dollars were spent on investigating women that liked putting on makeup and maybe thought the government would lie to them a little bit, and then now we're extremists.
Yeah, and if you watch the content, you gotta be careful. Like that. Well, I don't get that.
Yeah, so being a noticer and recognizing patterns and understanding statistics.
Jessica V? Who are you?
Jessica V is a whore. Sounds like she'll fit right in with the sex part of our cake cult.
Yeah. Jessica, I'm sorry you got banned. I don't know who banned you. We didn't ban you. We don't ban. I don't think we've banned anybody.
No, we've never banned anybody. Like, we have mods and stuff like that in the beginning, like a year ago, would quiet people down, but we've never banned anybody.
And that was only because of the fucking retards. It wasn't actually because like somebody didn't agree with us. It was just because there were some actual retards.
Yeah, that was the actual retards.
Yeah.
We like fake retards. We don't like actual retards.
Yeah.
I'm scrolling up.
Sorry, Holly.
No, I'm just so. Oh, here's one. Here's a good one.
Hey, American Eagle. Now.
This one's fantastic.
Jessica, I don't know why. I don't know. Okay, Jessica, are you here to get banned? Is that the goal? We don't sound like Dagon.
We don't ban people. You can say whatever you want. I mean, YouTube might ban you if you're saying no words.
No,
But
she's
that was
she's saying that we sound like Dagon. That's a fucking insult, actually.
we kind of do a little bit.
We don't care. We do not.
We don't.
They sound like us, faggots.
They sound like
Okay, go
us. That's where they got all our ideas from.
A lot of them, they did. You know, Factor Fairy Tale, that was fucking me. I created that. Did I ever get credit? No, fuck you guys.
No,
Continue.
So Factor Fairy Tale, that was from an extremist woman. Just saying. Okay, so of all the videos that I saw, this one was my favorite. Where is it? 3037. Did I download it? 3437. Sorry, I can't
It's
read.
okay. It's okay. It's worth it, guys. You're gonna watch a person cry. Did he block you? He's such a fucking baby. He's such a baby. He blocked me too a long time ago. He's
Who blocked who? What blocking?
Fed Kenzie.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
he's a big blocker. Big
Is he?
blocker. Big talker, big blocker.
Big talker, big blocker, small cocker.
Definitely.
I
I've
made
seen
that
the
up.
evidence. Well, I've seen the evidence.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
I have
Well, you know what? It's not my. It
Actually-
wasn't sent to me. It was sent to other people.
I've seen the evidence, not voluntarily, because somebody
We made a music video out of it.
Somebody made a music video and forced me to watch it and held my eyes open, Clockwork Orange style, and I'm traumatized because it's crooked.
It's like a banana, but like a little baby chiquita. Okay.
One of those little mini ones, more like a plantain. Okay, here we go.
Hey, American Eagle. Now do black and brown women. Because black and brown women also have great genes that they inherit from their parents. Did you know that? They also have butts that look really good in genes as well. But they don't have to fit their butts into American Eagle genes. And I realize that the point of the ads, if we're all understanding them correctly, is that you're trying to point in the direction away from black and brown women, right? Right. See, here's the thing. There's women like me out there. The white women who give a fuck. And the white women who had their mother spend a substantial amount of money at your place of establishment whenever I was a cunt of a teenager back in the day. Okay? And now I'm a mom. And now I will not be spending a fucking dime if she ever asked me to go there. Hell no. So maybe, unless you want to become the next Target, do black and brown women too.
What a fucking psycho, and she's embarrassing as a white woman.
Like, okay, so
we're
hold
just
on a
teasing
second
you.
here.
It's fine. It's fine. We're good. We're good.
So, for how many years did American Eagle? Yeah, I know the septum piercing, that one slid under the radar. How many years did businesses pander to people of color and size and body positivity and showed us stuff that really shouldn't
Dude, they
be
got a
seen?
black woman statue wearing track pants for no reason.
That's to promote mediocrity.
Well,
The left hates beauty. And I mean, Sydney Sweeney's like the hot young girl, looks great in the jeans, and she's got nice big boobs. She's a pretty girl. And marketing has proven time and time again since the invention of advertising things that sex sells. Women see the ad and they want to be the girl in the ad. Men see the ad and they jack
they
off.
want to be in the girl
They
in the
want to
ad.
be in the girl in the ad.
But
And-
the thing is that I was surprised, but I didn't. I don't know. I mean, ads don't really do that to me. Like, I don't fucking hold on to them for years. But Brooke Shields was the one who did the original ad. This ad is from back in the 80s.
Yep.
It was Brooke Shields' ad, and everyone, they're freaking out, acting like that it's new. It's, first of all, it's not new. It was exactly Brooke Shields' exact frame by frame, everything she said, except this new girl.
Cool. Except for the Brooke Shields ad was like really fucking awkward because she's putting the jeans on. Right?
Yeah, but she did look good. She did. I think she was underage though, too, though.
And she did a couple of yoga poses and she was like 12. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
We don't talk about
But
that.
she was attractive. If she was a woman,
The thing is I didn't see that as eugenist or Nazi propaganda. And they're
No.
talking about how it's a dog whistle, and it's literally late 1930s, 1940s Germany to have this young blue-eyed, not a real blonde, by the way, woman
Definitely not, no.
wear the jeans. And it's just like, I have great jeans. And it's like, well, okay, but there was a comment in our chat just earlier about how Candace Owens is a very pretty lady. She's got great jeans. Like it
Yeah, she
doesn't mean that only white people have great genes. It means that that particular woman absolutely does.
Well, and I mean the fact that it's even an issue. God damn, that's what I keep thinking about. Like sometimes I'm like, really? You have that little going on in your life. You have to. You have to have that little problems for you to be able to be mad about a fucking ad. I don't give a shit. I saw an ad. I was watching a show on this. It threw me off a bit. It was a Lego ad. It was two East Indian kids, and they're celebrating some fucking holiday. And it's like, for this, instead of Christmas, I don't even know what the holiday is, but it's like, for this, blah, blah, blah.
Diwali or whatever.
Celebrate with your Lego. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm getting East Indian ads now. That's weird. But did I cry? Did I make a TikTok about it? No, I didn't.
No.
I waited for my show to come on and forgot about it until I was talking about it now, but I don't know.
It's liberal white women that are the saviors, right? I think Candace Owens is very pretty, and she looks fantastic for like just having had a baby.
Yeah, Brooke Shields' mom should be interested.
Yeah,
I
what is it, Blue Lagoon or something? When she was like a literal child in that movie, that was weird. But it was the 80s. But it just liberal white women with their virtue signaling, trying to save the poor little brown and black people is hideous, to say the least. That these
I'd
poor
be
little black-
embarrassed. Like if it was me and there was one race always sticking out for me, be like, hey, you gotta stop. Relax.
Well, it
I'm
goes
fine.
back to you can't deport all of the migrants in America, because who's going to clean your toilet? Who's going to pick your crops for $5? It's like, hold up.
Terrible.
Hold up. So what you're saying is you need your underpaid slave labor.
Yeah.
You don't want to advocate for these people getting citizenship and getting paid fair and equal wages. You want to keep these people illegally to underpay them to get strawberries. Like,
Krang, tell us how you really feel. What the? She has what do they call it?
Who?
What is this?
Cleft palate?
No. Oh God, I wish Femkazi was watching. Yeah, I noticed that her and Messerschmitt are not here. I just realized that. This fucking thing right here that we were always talking about, a certain queen not having. Oh, it starts with a P. Yeah, thank you. Philthrum.
The Philthrum?
Is it Philthrum or Philtrum?
Philthrum?
Yeah.
Like the
your little Cupid's bow right here. Your little bow bows. You need these these little lines here. Without them, that's where the fetal alcohol.
Really have them.
Fetal alcohol effect. You're from England though, so your mom probably did have a sherry or two.
She had a Guinness.
It's unfortunate, you guys.
It's like being pissed off because Sydney Sweeney has good genes. Oh, I think my favorite is her name is Sydney Sweeney. Her initials are SS.
I have fetal
so
alcohol
therefore
syndrome.
Nazi.
I have fetal alcohol
What was that, Holly?
syndrome. I have
Holly.
fetal alcohol syndrome. I have.
No, you don't, Holly. It's okay. It's okay, Holly. Listen, there's nothing wrong with the SS. See?
Well, it's like the poor people that were born in 1988, and that was a part of their Twitter handle. So it was like Joe Blow 88. And people are like, look, a literal Nazi. And it's like, I was born in 88. Like, fuck me, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really give a shit. Listen, if I don't really care too much. Just drive in the fucking right lane if you can't go fast. Okay?
Yeah.
And don't rip off your employees. Okay? That's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, actually drive a truck with a license and training.
Like proper training and speaking.
Proper training.
Don't ignore the raging bitch in the back seat, in the back behind you, telling you to get the fuck over.
If you see a woman in a beige vehicle behind you and you're driving a big black Ram, make sure you set your speed control at 108 and continue.
I will fucking lose it. I just got mad thinking about it. You know, my power steering's so gone. If I die tonight, you guys need to know that I'm a psychic and you can play this forever. But I was struggling so hard to get my car out of this parking lot because I got real boxed in, and with no power steering, you have to crank these fucking wheels. Anyways, and I was cranking so hard that I actually like felt something explode. I swear to God, behind my eyes, it just like bang, and I'm like, oh my God, I've got an aneurysm. Like the most pain behind my eyes all night long, headache all night long. Woke up with the headache, and I'm like, that's it. You have an aneurysm. You're dying today. I don't think I'm going to die today, but just in case.
Well,
I just
hold
wanted to
up.
tell you, it's my power steering's fault.
If you have an aneurysm, you would die. You wouldn't be here telling us about your aneurysm.
Well, doesn't it take a while to affect?
No, you bleed out like instantly, I thought.
Ugh.
Okay, any paramedics in the chat? Let us know.
Yeah. Okay, good. I'm glad. I know I
Oh, there
popped
you
a
go.
vessel or something.
Nelly Furtado, she was hot. And she was like brown.
Yeah, she's hot. There's lots of gorgeous people who are Lebanese. There are. Like, let's be honest, they got great bone structure and everything.
Salma Hayek.
Yeah,
She has
yeah.
a
Thank you.
smoke show.
And
You
I'm
have
gonna
great
die.
genes.
Hmm?
Yeah, no, you're not allowed to die. I'm not done with you yet.
Well, if I do, it's power steering's fault. If it's in the next 24 hours.
Okay. So you're going to the hospital?
No, I'm not. I'm just winging it. We're just winging it. But I did laugh because I'm like, Karen is her name, and her name is rightfully Karen. And somebody said to me, like, yeah, you need to just get a new car. Okay, first of all, life of luxury, I'd love to, but we can't. But then also got a sad feeling in my heart about Karen. I'm like, I can't get rid of Karen.
She's been through a lot with you. That car.
Oh my God. I was trying, I almost crashed because I was trying to get a picture of the 300,000 kilometers we hit. I told you guys I was going to get that within the year because that car came with high mileage. Yeah.
Yeah, like look at this. Martha's Vineyard couldn't handle 47 asylum seekers. They shooed them all away because
that was funny. That was funny. That was well played. But also humiliating for the fucking migrants.
Yeah, and Von D, I agree with you here, 100%. So like the whole race war game that they're trying to put us into is it's not just white folk, but it's like white women that are the ones that are trying to fuel the fire when it comes
because
to
white women. Let's be honest here, though, we do fuel a lot of things, like with the mandates and stuff. Who are the people mostly loud, screaming, yelling? White women.
White women. Who are the women that made prohibition happen in the United States?
KJV, I'm gonna have to ask you. Message me. Can you message me on Telegram, please? Please. It's Rocky 8009.
So KJV, that was featured on our OnlyFans 2 weeks ago.
With the alien cock.
With the alien.
No, but I think he's talking about Karen. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's a leak of the fluids because every time I top up that power steering, I stop doing it because it just pour out.
You got to keep adding it. You could burn out.
Well, there is. I just stopped adding it. Is that not fine if we just don't have power steering? Holly, it's fine, right?
Yeah, going without power steering is just like basically uncomfortable and makes it very hard to control the vehicle.
Makes you burst a vessel in your brain. Yeah, no, I'm serious. But I'm going to be honest though, my arms would be a lot fatter, I think, without.
Oh, here's an excellent analogy. If you have a leak in your house, you focus on the source. They'd rather you focus on the puddle of water on the floor.
Yes, it's true. It is true. It is true, but it's getting harder to ignore. Let's be honest here.
Well,
I mean, they're doing a very good job of this. It's not like if this is, engineered and whatever.
It's engineered.
I think they're done a great job.
Everything.
Well, they're doing a good job. So then, how do we? I hate it. I really hate it.
So,
and those were not fire bombs that the guy threw.
Speaking of engineered, a big thing happened last week.
Oh, when the rack blows, what's the rack? I didn't even know there was a rack.
Rack and pinion. It's in your steering. It's like the piece that moves back and forth that makes your tires do this.
Oh.
So,
is it expensive?
If you need someone to help you fix it, I have a garage and a husband that knows how to do those things.
He's gonna hate you. He's gonna be like, stop offering my services to Robbie, because she always takes you up on the offer. I'll be like, I'll drive away as soon as it's fixed here, and don't worry, I'll be out of here.
Yeah, you can stay in the guest house.
Yes. Oh my.
So last week there was a totally natural earthquake that happened.
Daryl, I hate that, because you're probably right.
It depends on the car on how hard it is to fix.
Okay. What were you saying though? Tsunami bomb. Yeah. What the fuck, Holly? See, this is what I mean. It's all bullshit.
It's all bullshit. So this totally natural earthquake happened in Russia, which was like the largest earthquake to ever happen on the face of the planet, or the third largest ever recorded. And a whole bunch of warnings and huge news things came out. Like, my parents live on the island, on Vancouver Island, and they were getting warnings, and they're on the west side of the island, not on the east side where it was going to hit. And when the wave eventually showed up, because basically we're talking about how this wave was traveling at supersonic speeds and it was going as fast as a jet and all that stuff. When it showed up on the coast, it was a foot high, which is substantial. Water going up a foot, it's going to affect inland. But it was a little bloop. Now, there was a whole bunch of right-wing people talking about Oprah on the Hawaiian Islands, because Hawaii got hit by, I think it was like a 5-foot wave or something. Still
Yeah, she wouldn't let
get off
people
the
in.
beach. But she wouldn't open her road so people could escape.
She did eventually after the bad press.
She did eventually after pressure of some guy on TikTok going, Oprah, open your road, save us, and all that stuff. Okay, cool, whatever, distraction. But what made me focus on it is Russia's been, well, the different powers in the world have been testing tsunami bombs.
Oh, good.
Since World War II.
I'm not gonna lie, tsunami's my favorite natural disaster to watch. Like when I see, I know, but we all have them. Everybody has a favorite. I love a tsunami. I love to watch them. I can't help it. They're just amazing. They're incredible. They're fucked.
Tsunamis are incredible. Like, just
They are.
to show, well, earthquakes and tsunamis, they just basically show how weak we are as a species, and how the little things like Candaceoans being not attractive versus being attractive is so inconsequential to our fucking lives.
Oh,
But
wow. That's too bad.
like people were rightly concerned. I know that, and everyone was getting up to high ground, and thank God we have all of those warning systems in place and all that stuff. But I don't believe that this was a natural earthquake. This was something.
Did you
that
notice the
was
lack of
natural.
footage? Did you notice the lack of footage from the earthquake though?
Yeah.
Every time there's a disaster, there's always a lot of footage.
Always, like, buildings
There's not
collapse,
much.
people rescuing, all that stuff. I understand it's in Russia, but haha, the internet.
They have the internet. Yeah. Like,
There's
we're
gotta
not
be
talking
something.
about fucking Afghanistan here. Yeah, they could have. And I just think I'd find that weird. And I
No.
thought that was weird too, but I didn't think about a tsunami bomb.
The only thing that I did find, like, there was a couple little things. We won't talk about this long, but there's this one that talks about the fake tsunami.
This is 1996, an official US Air Force document describing the artificial creation of floods, hurricanes, droughts and earthquakes. It could have offensive or defensive applications and even be used for deterrence purposes. This is Oklahoma, 2009, 38 earthquakes, 2014, 780, and the jet stream is acting strangely. This is the main kind of weather pattern that comes across America and across Britain into Europe. Bernard Eastland, who wrote many of the patents for the HARP project, said that HARP can steer the jet stream. And what is happening as these people are forced off the land? The major corporations are buying up that land in massive, massive quantities.
So
It's all back to the money. Fucking God.
It's all back to the money. It's all back to people fleeing an area. And, you know, this was a test. It was like, okay, so this massive earthquake happens in Russia. How many people are going to flee? So they can calculate.
Oh.
It's just like the COVID test, right? How many people are going to comply? Is it going to be a successful exercise? Now, I've got this one here. So this was pretty intense. This was in the only thing that I saw in Russia in all my interwebs experience. I could only find this one video. I don't know if it's from this incident, but this is insane. You like tsunamis? This is what it looks like in real life.
Волны цунами. Ё-моё! Бочку смыло с мотором и с лодкой моей. Все. Не думал, что
That's fucked. That's
that
fucked.
fair?
It went that hit that high. What the hell? I would not be able to be calm with my dog just fucking running around. What the
The
hell?
first time
Get
I
your-
saw that video, I'm just like, oh shit,
Get
you
the
can see it
dog.
coming in. You see like the two waves coming in,
Yeah.
and it comes up pretty high. It's like, holy shit. But
No, I
then the
watched the
actual
Christmas
surge comes.
ones. The ones
that?
from the Christmas ones from the Christmas tsunami.
Oh,
back-
in the Philippines?
Yeah, fucking I watched all of those way too many times. Like, but I just was like, my mind was blown. Like just how fast and then because I'm like, well, I don't understand if you can swim, why are people dying? And then then you hear about like, oh, the fridges were fucking going in the river, and you're getting crushed by cars and whatever. I'm like, oh my God.
Well, and it's not only that, it's when like it's when it's coming in, there's the water that's being sucked out as it's going in. So there's two
Crazy. They're amazing though.
hydrodynamic systems in place, right? So if you're in that water, you get sucked under and then
Ugh.
pushed out to sea.
Nope, don't like that.
You know that dam that was in or the weir, I guess, in Calgary?
Yeah.
That was like constantly killing floaters that were floating down the river.
Oh, did they stop it? I don't know. I remember the one by the zoo.
rebuilt it. Yeah, the one
Okay.
by the zoo, and they rebuilt it so it's not quite as intense. But what would happen is the water pours over the weir, and it goes under, and then it keeps circulating under. So if you go over that on an inflatable or a kayak or something, you get caught in that.
Yeah, because I didn't understand. I'm like, how the fuck are people dying? Because it doesn't look physically like when you're looking at it, you're like, it's not even rapids.
It's nothing. Like
It's a
just
little bit,
the
but not
water kind of
big,
pouring
crazy.
over, and the water's going down the stream.
Yeah,
like, no big
Japan's
deal.
was I'm serious. I watched it way too many times. I almost learned Japanese. Okay. I was just like unbelievable. And the houses just start like swimming. Like what the fuck? And you know what we don't hear about, like what happened with all those tanks of water. Remember all the tanks of water at the radiation plant or whatever? They were filling them up because they didn't have a proper way to dispose of them, and now they're full and they're gonna have to pour them out. I don't know what happened. Do you notice they stopped talking about that stuff?
Oh yeah, and the crabs. The samurai crabs, those are so cool.
Oh, I thought you were talking. Did they? I bet you they did, because
after Japan had that tsunami and it took out that nuclear plant or whatever. And
yeah,
then the
but what did they
crab-
do with the water? Because they were trying to save it. I want to find out here. Water.
Yeah,
Nuclear plant water.
Yeah, it just I think a lot of it
Their
just went out
bins
to
were
sea.
full or something.
Yeah.
No, they after it was going down, they had to keep them. Let's see. Oh, it is releasing all of it. The release, which began in August 2023, is expected to take 30 years. 30 years. So we're fucked. Like
Well,
Calgary, we got the nasty stuff, fluoride in our water.
Oh yeah, happy fluoride day.
My son's in Mexico. He sent me, ugh, it's not Polly, thank you. My son sent me a video from Mexico today. He's like, well, it's been a very Mexico day today. And it's just a video of him filling up a cup with like brown water. Why? Yeah, no, and it's been fine until that day. But like he also got he was smoking a joint while he was driving in his car. And you're not allowed to do that there in Mexico. Anyways, the police, they escorted him to the local ATM and they gave him celebrity parking and he got to go out and give them his fine in cash into the back trunk of their car. He's like, it's super Mexico today. Oh,
yep.
That's so sad. That's really actually sad though. That makes me sad just because we don't know actually what the outcome's going to be. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what the fucking outcome is from that oil spill, the big one, the big is it BK?
Oh yeah, in the Gulf of America.
Yeah, like we don't know well, we don't hear about it, right? We hear all the hype until we don't hear about the consequences.
There was the Exxon Valdez.
Oh, look at somebody's watching for us. Thank you,
Oh,
Von D. You are a gem.
Because I'm watching. Thank you, Von D.
I don't know why can't we highlight it like everybody else can on their streams? We don't know how to stream, guys. We're amateurs.
We don't know how to stream. We are not professionals. Von D for $50.
Shut the fuck up, Von D. We love
Von
you.
D, thank you so much. That pays for the for the
Thank you.
StreamYard.
That was so generous. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we really
And thank you,
really
Cat Lady
appreciate it.
Genocide, for letting us know because I don't know why. There's got to be something we're missing. There's got to be because everybody else highlights when they get super chats.
Yeah,
we
it
just look
comes
like
up with just a
assholes.
little sound. Yes, we use StreamYard. We don't know how to use it properly. We're struggling.
Yeah, but we'll figure it out eventually, maybe.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's
Von
super
D,
nice. Yeah, thank you. You're very sweet.
We can't even begin to tell you how thankful we are that we do have. Even if you're just chatting in the chat, you like our streams, you share it with your friends, you guys show up for us every week. That makes it all worth it because
it is fun.
It's super fun for us, and it's something to look forward to every week where we can get online and just shoot the shit with our parasocial friends.
Yes, and we did. I did have somebody ask me recently, like, "Why did you do a stream?" I'm like, honestly, I was being a petty bitch, and somebody told us we should shut the fuck up, and we decided, oh, actually, no, we should not shut the fuck up. We should do a stream.
Yeah,
and it was terrifying at first. It was. I did not enjoy. I was stressed out the entire time.
Yeah, and now we look to it. So
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, sorry. Do that off stream.
Sorry, apologize.
We both are heavily addicted to nicotine.
I was smoking cigarettes my whole life, well, pretty much since I was 12, and then vape. I finally tried to vape, and I don't know, it was 2 years ago. Oh my god, so much save. It's saving so much money. First of all, also it doesn't stink as bad, but I do still partake in the other one.
Pie case.
Yes,
Hold
pie
on.
case.
If you know how for us to set it up with it, because it's Rumble that Von D watches on, to have the Rumble rants actually show up or something like that. Our email is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Send us a quick email to tell us how retarded we are.
Or you could just go on Telegram too.
Or just hop on Telegram on our channel there and let us
We
know.
comment in the chat there, so you can find our DMs if you can't get hold of us. Well, let's Daryl, you can do it. You can do it.
Yeah, we believe in you. Make yourself better.
Yeah.
Always strive for better and control the things that you can.
Oh fuck. AA 101. I haven't been to AA. I only know that because I had an ex who was in AA.
Where is our... Do we have it on here anymore?
What is it?
Oh, here we go. There you go. For videos played or links info discussed in the streams, please join us on Telegram, t.me/The Real Housewives of Alberta. Or, of course, on Facebook, because we're boomers, under The Real Housewives of Alberta.
It's gay because that group's private, and I didn't mean to make it private, and you can't unmake it private, so you have to. Do you want to write the link in there? I'll just put it in the comments for them.
Yeah, if you just
So they
want to
can
drop
just
it in the
copy
comments.
t.me. Just also a reminder, Donald Best is Grant Bristow.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Donald Best is Grant Bristow, t.me/heritage22. We're still on that.
I'm never dropping it. I don't know if you guys ever, if any of you ever look at our tags every week, Holly, in the tags every week. I add that into the tags.
Every week. And we have not forgotten about Alora Patuan. We still are looking into that. So every time we get something new, we're not going to be one of those streams that rehash stupid shit that you guys already know every single week. And we're not going to go over the lore because we're sick of the lore. But if anything new ever does pop up, we will share it here first with you guys.
Thank you, Vondi. It isn't free. You're right. It isn't. And Holly's been so gracious with her credit card.
Mm-hmm. I've been shaking my ass every Tuesdays after the stream.
I know. So she's got to, we probably should get off soon because Aaron's probably like, hurry up, lady.
Yeah.
I let him know. Let him know. I'll be bringing my car over. Karen, I'm going to be honest with you. Karen probably needs an oil change.
Oh, yeah. She probably needs more than just steering. But whatever.
Now, I got a flashing light that says oil, 0% life. And it's only said it for a few months.
You got to change your oil, girl.
I can't, dude. I can't. Where I'm at right now, there's no place to do it. I considered doing it in a field, but then I know I'm going to get arrested or something.
You will get arrested for that. Don't harm the fishies.
I wasn't going to harm the fish. I mean, I'm going to put it in a coffee can and dumped it somewhere, but that was my thought. What is this? What is this? Well, we got another super chat.
Yes.
Fuck, Ollie, we suck at this. Thank you. That's so nice.
Yes, I've already told you I suck at this. Okay,
We both suck at it.
NFT WOH for $25. Thanks.
Thank
for all the
you.
great shows.
You're
really
so sweet.
appreciate it.
That's so nice.
Yep.
Yeah, Bramble's Comedy Gold. It is actually, right? It is, but he is him. He is.
You want her.
It is him.
Yeah.
What?
Bitch.
Sorry, what?
Take your used oil to the parts store or take it to the fire hall. They will take it for free. You just take your coffee can there and go, here, used motor oil.
You're gonna be like,
or
you're gonna be like, here she is again. We used to do that. Me and Rebecca, my best friend. We used to drive to the fire department where we lived. We totally had no questions needed, but we'd be like, excuse me, can you guys tell us how to get here or here? This is before GPS, and it was great. It's same. We would do the same thing at the car dealerships. This is how we met men back in the day.
Oh, there you go. You can meet a nice fireman, or you can come with me when
That
I go
was
to
so
buy my
nice.
car.
That is so nice. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we
I think
holy cow.
What is this? What is the abbreviation for again?
Here you go.
Week of Heart.
Rocky, we don't dump oil in Canada. You're not from India.
Oh, the coffee can. Yeah, no, it'll be a coffee can because I put a lot of oil in the car. Don't worry, there's lots of oil. Okay.
Yeah, there'll be like 7, depending on the size of your engine, 7.
But there's like probably, I don't know, because anytime I got worried, I just put oil in it. Listen,
Which is good.
I am not a man.
You do
I am
not
not
want your engine to grow dry.
No.
Because that's just like a dry pussy. It gets all hot and burns it out.
Chafed. Yeah, no.
It gets
Karen's got a lot of oil in her. It's apparently got zero life left. And I don't think you should just keep adding oil. Yeah, he is. I know he is. God, I don't miss him. Not for the woke of art. Yes. Okay. Yes, I know. And you're on you're on Twitter, and you have some spicy Twitter. You have some spicy Twitter.
Yes, we like your spicy Twitter. It's fun.
No, it's like really spicy. It's like no fucks given, none, which is great.
I like 0 fucks given because then you know that the person actually means it.
Yeah, no, they're not. No, definitely. I saw your Stampede coverage, and it was fucked up. And I can't believe you went to Stampede. Ugh.
Yeah, how dare you, weirdo?
No, just like I know, but no, but you pointed out everything you needed. I assume you're female. That might be rude. It's the Barbie that's throwing me off. Anyways, yeah, no, they went to Stampede and highlighted some of the
events.
Nah, just the fact that there was no white people. Because you didn't even need to highlight it. It was just like a pan of it. It was just like, holy shit.
Oh, do you know what's funny? We had to go into Calgary last week, and we had to go to the Harry Hayes building.
Ugh, I don't like that because that guy set himself on fire there.
Yes. So
That's the only thing I think every time with that building.
We had to go to the Harry Hayes building, and I was fully prepared, emotionally prepared. I zipped up my purse, everything. Like I was ready to go to the Harry Hayes building. We walked in there, and everyone was super nice and super efficient, and I couldn't believe the lack of a certain demographic.
White people?
No, the other demographic. It was all white.
There was no
people in
Indians there?
There was no Indian. There was one guy. He was behind the counter making photocopies.
That's crazy. Do you think
Twilight Zone.
listen, as a girl who applies for a lot of jobs, do you think it would be, honestly, because I don't think it's wrong anymore.
Yes.
Do you think?
Yes, I did. When you did the show at what theater was that? Canyon Meadows Theater, and you did Steak and Eggs. It was so good. And then that really drunk guy got up on stage and no one knew if it was a part of the actual act. And it made everyone so uncomfortable, including Eric.
I don't, and now I got to hear about the show. What is it?
It was steak and eggs. They did like it was basically like a comedy sketch show.
Yeah.
And they did it at Canyon Meadows, and it was all like they invited all the Diagolon people that went, and one of the ladies from the ladies group, on the old Telegram groups, and I went, and we had a fabulous time. It was so funny. It was so good.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I did. Look at me, I'm so rude. I didn't hear it. I didn't get a
Yeah, no, it was awesome, and I never saw it happen again.
Oh, the drunk guy died 2 months later.
What?
Oh no, he got the jab, didn't he? Fucking terrible. That's sad.
Oh,
Rest in
that's so
peace.
awful. I'm so sorry. Like he was friends.
Oh, that's so
with
fun. If you've got a live comedy talk show, do you have videos up or anything?
Yeah, it was so good. It was so funny. I had such a good time. It was like
was it better than
kidding.
Danger Cats?
Huh?
Was it different than Danger Cats or better or?
It was just like basically a talk show, and they had a guy who played guitar, and he was so good. It was just like a variety show. Like they had comedy. They had a comedian that went up there. He was super funny. Then they had like a little skit, and then they had a guy come up on stage, and he was really drunk, and everyone didn't know what was going on. And then they did interviews of people. Pastor Archer was there.
God. Oh, okay.
So, yeah, no, it was good. That was I think the second time I'd met Pastor Archer, and he shook my hand, and I was just like, I got some weeby jeeps from him.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's because everything's. Well, you showed him who's boss. Don't fuck around.
Fucking rights. It was
great,
entertaining.
though.
It was entertaining for the audience because it was just so weird. And then we noticed that the people on stage were kind of weird about it, and that's when it got.
Oh, that's so funny. I would have probably laughed even harder. I can't help it. If I get uncomfortable, I laugh.
It was awkward.
Yeah.
If you ever do it again, I would 100%. I'd make the trip back into Calgary to go see it because it was super fun. Yeah, he's slimy.
Yeah, I don't like him either. And thank you, Scott, Mr. Scott Awesome. Nice to see you here. I hope you're feeling better.
Oh yeah. See, we kept streaming so Scott would show up, so now we can go.
Yeah. Good night, Scott. And let's see. No, we love you, Scott. But we probably should go soon.
Yep, we've done 2.5 hours tonight, so we've gone over the clip time.
We did fucking amazing. We did amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you again for the people who sent the super chats. That was amazing. This is our first time having 2 in a row, and those were huge, actually. Yeah. Thank you. We love you guys, and we will come back next week with some more bullshit, and hopefully Shawnee will be with us. And if she is, I guarantee you she's going to be spicy because I just know some stuff.
Yeah, we know that we can let her be as spicy as she wants to be.
Yeah.
As long as we don't
Right.
share copyrighted music, then we're all good.
Fucking, I get sick of it. Every time we do a stream, six copyrights for. Like, no, they were approved on TikTok. We're not doing it.
Yeah. Meh.
Rocky likes 2 in a row. Yeah, I'd like 2 in a row. You're right, I do.
Does like 2 in a row. We're gonna go to dealerships this weekend and check out
Because
some,
Karen's dying. No, we can't
Karen's
go. We
dying.
can't afford 2 in a row. Super chats will not help us. Get to the
But
dealer.
we can go talk to the salesman.
We can't, but we could actually just go to the fire department. We'll start there.
Take your oil into the fire department. We're going on a hunt.
We will do it together as a team. I can't do it by myself. That's just weird.
Rocky needs a man.
I get nervous. My legs lock, and I actually do. I don't know if you guys do. Do you have anything that happens to you when you get nervous? Like if I'm trying to flirt, I'm going to look fully retarded, because my knees lock, so I can't walk sexy. There's no sexy walk. I walk like a sailor.
Shit. My filter turns off, so everything that comes to my head I say, and I start laughing uncontrollably.
Yeah. Thanks, Tracy. I'm glad that you were able to. Oh, nice. I hope your vacation's going good.
Yeah.
We will we'll stream when we're on vacation, our camper. Tweaking salesman. Yeah, they are. Yes, actually, we'll close with that. I'm gonna throw one video up just to remind us of the hardworking salesmen out there. Don't play or hate, guys.
Give me some. See me up in the club with 11 girls. Posted in the back, diamond fangs in my grill. Brooklyn brim with my eyes sitting low. And every boy in here with me got that smoke. And every girl in here gotta look me up and
You know what we should do? We should go and ask about their thirst trap videos.
Yes. I think we should do
Maybe
some
like
man in the street stuff.
Yeah, we should do it. Like, so we saw this. Where is it? False
Yeah,
advertising.
we want these guys. Even the gay guy, he can come and dance too.
Yeah, exactly. All right, you guys, we love you. Have a very good night. Holly, you want to hear end stream and whatever?
I will click the end stream. Well, thank you everyone for showing up for us yet again. It was super fun as always, and
We'll
we
see you
will
next
see you next Tuesday.
We will.
Maybe the next step in your healing journey is to go around calling people fucking cunts. That is all for today's therapy session. I'll see you next Tuesday.